Give everybody time to get in. As we get started, warning: the views and expressions and opinions expressed on this program is just that, views and opinions. Don't take any of this serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised. All right, y'all, let's get into the topic. What's going on, Val?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
And that much. Let me give people time to get in here.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get adjusted myself.
Yeah. Hey, Diva One.
Hey, Diva.
D1, I'm actually gonna play a snippet of one of your videos tonight.
Mm.
Hey, Miss Jasmine.
Hey, Jazz. What's on my screen back here?
Let's see. Hey, Solo. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Move that real quick. All right. That out the way. All right. Let me play this video real quick. Before we get started, let me play this clip real quick.
You know, one of y'all said in the comments that every day that you're there for when you put in the 2 weeks notice, it seems like you find everything irritable about it, honey. Yeah. I'm loathing that shit. Going to that bitch tomorrow. And
So y'all be sure to go check Diva One out on her latest upload. Be sure to drop down in those comments. All right. Let's see. All right. Tonight, what we're gonna quickly go over, we're gonna go over insecurities and triggers. So let me share a video real quick, and then we'll get into the discussion. All right. Bill, mute your mic for me.
Okay.
School, my insecurities and self-doubts would have probably broken a scouter. You can technically compare my confidence to a pebble. It's tiny, it's there, it doesn't matter, just like my existence. Yep, and here I thought that my confidence was getting better. 2019, new year, new me. Let me show you guys my weak, emotional, fragile side, but also I wrote this like 3 to 4 times. First time I cried because I was being a little baby, because I don't cry. That ain't me. Second time, I was like, why even bother? Just throw out the trash now. Third time, I was like, this is probably why I should talk about this, you know? Anyways, high school, where everyone judges you for how you look, what you wear, or who you hang out with. Everyone's always so quick to label you with what little they knew about you. The money and the looks define who you are and how people viewed you on the social ladder, not the sweet and tender soul that you have. And they didn't have the newest Jordans or iPhones or Sidekicks or Blackberry. Cause let's be real, I was mad poor, son. And maybe, just maybe, I might have possibly, don't tell my mom, have stolen her makeup brushes and used dollar store watercolor just so I could paint. Sorry, Mom. I got made fun of a lot. I got called an emo, a loser, a chink, a peach. I even got called a weirdo for drawing so much. So as time went by, I started to believe them. I wore those labels and I accepted them. Because it's just so much easier just to accept it. And even though you know it's not true, it's so damn easy to believe what others say. And trust me, I have thick skin when it comes to getting called names or whatever life throws at you. You guys probably already know that I grew up in a Filipino family. And what that means is if you look like you gained 5 pounds at a family gathering and you only weigh like 100 pounds, it doesn't matter. Good luck, because they'll probably tell you that you look like Jabba the Hutt. Not like that happened to me, no, not at all. I watched a lot of movies, and I wanted to be the lead character of the movies I watched, and not the loser kid that gets pushed around. Like, who wants to be the loser kid, right? I wanted to be brave, brilliant, tall, with beautiful hair and flawless skin. But let's be real, that's not how it looked like. Not even remotely close. And that's not who I was. And I ain't about to get plastic surgery at the age of 16 when I couldn't even afford lunch. I wasn't a girly girl that wore pink. I couldn't even wear a dress without feeling so out of place, without feeling awkward. I didn't have an ounce of confidence, and it just felt like I was trying to be someone that I wasn't, just so I could fit in and not be picked on. And in truth, I was a kid who wore off-brand Converses and hand-me-downs. I had pimples for days. I was a complete tomboy and I didn't know how to interact with other girls. I didn't know how to be friends with them because I wasn't interested in what they were talking about. And all I really knew were video games and art. But before you say anything, I tried to be friends with the boys for having common interests, but somehow I got labeled as a slut. You know, for having guy friends in a school with nearly 80% boys. Then eventually I got called a lesbian for having one best friend that's a girl. Like, what even is... Are you kidding me? Like, seriously? If you're in high school, good luck. 10 out of 10, I believe in you. Because high school is super dumb. And that's pretty much it. And with all of that, it just became easier to isolate myself. And the teachers, they didn't really help either.
All right. What's your thoughts on that? What you think? Did you have to deal with insecurities, during high school?
Yes, I thought that was pretty interesting. I wouldn't say I dealt with it quite on the level that she expressed, but I know that for me, I've always kind of went to a different beat of my own drum, and because born an only child, always spending a lot of time alone, I was very comfortable with just doing me. I didn't really feel the need to mimic people. However, when I got in high school, I will say I felt more of a pull towards fitting into some box. So whether it was the jocks, the gamers, the nerds, or whoever. At one point I did start to try to fit into certain boxes, but then realized I didn't care. I was just trying to be what people expected. Yeah. But for me, elementary school was rougher with that than like bullying and all of that. For me, that was elementary school. By the time of high school, I kind of found my groove, so to speak. So I wasn't a part of like the cool kids necessarily. I was just the one everyone was okay with.
Okay. Well, for me, it was coming up elementary, high school. In Michigan, well, when the snow hits, your skin lightens.
Yes.
So I'm already light skinned. So with the snow, that made me extra white. So I had to deal with that insecurity.
Yeah, because back in that day, what was that, like the 90s kind of ish?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, so that was when it was the Christopher Williams versus Wesley Snipes comparison with
Right.
everything, pretty
Right.
much. Yeah,
Yes.
the light skinned boys at one point were
Uh-huh.
very popular, and then it kind of switched to the dark skinned dudes. And yeah, yeah, I lived through that era.
So a lot of time we were rooting for Shamar Moore to represent
Yeah,
for us.
as pretty as he is.
Right. So yeah, and then for me it was tough because my twin brother is more masculine than I am. So then trying to fight through those and maneuver through those issues, yeah, it kind of put me in a shell because a lot of people would like to compare, twins.
Hmm.
Yeah, your brother is so much cooler or yada yada yada.
Hmm.
Of course, I was more gifted because I did more, with my hands, home economics, um, band, choir. I was involved in all that. So while he
Hmm.
was involved in sports, so yeah, so it was a thin line.
I think it's interesting too because you just reminded me in elementary school. I want to say somewhere probably between sixth and fifth and seventh grade because I think by eighth grade I wasn't. But I had two really good friends and they were twins, and so I was
Hmm.
like kind of just friends with both of them. And so I think because I was kind of young, I learned a lot about twins that kind of got rid of the stereotypes for me at an earlier age. So like realizing these are two individuals, no matter how they look, you know.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, but I get that comparison because people tend to want to make twins be mirror images of each other in every single way. And
Right.
if it doesn't match like that now, well, there's something wrong with you because you're not the way that your twin is.
Hmm. And then I guess around 10th grade, that's when I understood that being those insecurities was totally human because I felt like I wasn't human because I had insecurities. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so getting through that, then yeah, I was like, okay, well, this is normal. So I started embracing a lot of those. Now, now in your adulthood, did you get any insecurities?
Yeah, but I would say my insecurities have in my adulthood have been more related to dating.
Okay.
So everything from weight, because in the gay community, if you got a gym body, that's kind of the highest esteem, the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's age
Right.
is one of my prime and weight because I'm bigger than I've ever been. But it's
Mm.
kind of like now I got the double whammy. Not only am I not necessarily having a gym body, but then on top of that, I have hit what is considered retirement age for gays, which is
Okay.
once you get 40, they're like, we have no use for you. So yeah, absolutely in that way, yes. But
Now.
yeah, I'm more confident than I've ever been in life. On the
Hmm.
other hand, so I
Okay.
can't say that I have low self-esteem because of it. There's a level of frustration because I know there are plenty of other 40-year-old dad bod guys out there who are interested in relationships, but it's like you can't find them. It's hard
Right.
to. So yeah, it's more frustration than it doesn't keep me up at night or anything like that.
Well, for me, because a lot of times I know because Bam get on me a lot when I'm going live. He said, "Well, D, why do you always wear a headband or a scarf?" I have three lines on my head, which is an insecurity for me, and every time I'm on camera, I see those three lines. So of course, what we have to
Like
cover it up
this,
because it's
like these.
what no, well, mine is a little more deeper than those.
Okay,
Yeah, so I kind of had those. I think when I hit 35, I got this little mole under my eye. I don't know. Well, I got that. That actually came from my grandmama. 'Cause my grandmama had
okay.
one. So that was another insecurity I had to deal with. Cause who wants to have a mole up under their eye?
So I had one too that came in my, I want to say my 30s. It popped up out of the blue, but then it fell off.
Yeah.
So I had it for maybe a year or two, and then it just went away. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't, I had, I was
Well,
conscious of it, but yeah.
Well, I was hoping this was gonna fall off, so but since it's not gonna fall off, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get surgery and get it removed.
I mean, I think there's a delicate balance. Like if you're doing it for yourself,
hmm
then I think it's okay. But if you're doing it because of other people or because you think that people are looking at you a certain kind of way, yeah, I think that's when you need to reconsider that. And I think like something even like the lines in your forehead, like for me, even if yours are more pronounced than mine, it's something, as I got older, they became like sometimes they just stay. But it's probably a bigger deal to you than it would
hmm
be to us. But because we don't see it, if you ever revealed it now, it's like, oh well, I've never seen that before.
Right, right.
So, but I think it's more of that because I see people with lines in their heads and it's just not a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's a very small insecurity. It's not real big because again, if I can't wear this in corporate. So if
Right.
if I'm walking and just in the mall or whatever, and like when Bridget was here this weekend, I didn't have a scarf on,
Right.
so it didn't pay no attention. My whole issue is this when I'm on camera.
Okay. Where did it come from? Like, did someone ever make a comment about it, or was it like purely you?
No, it's clearly me. Nobody says anything about it, but I see it.
Do you not like it on other people?
No, it looks fine on other people. It just don't look fine on me on camera. Now I'm
Okay.
okay with it off camera, but on camera, because every time I'm going back looking at my videos or going through the editing process, that's where my attention goes to.
I mean, I get it because I used to have a major problem with my nose, mainly because of teasing. Though I've even been teased by family members, like as a teenager, where uncle, my uncle even talked about like he would tease me a lot and say, "Hey, let's go take a ride on Lavelle's nose. You get on that nostril, I get on this one." Like, and so whereas I was okay with my nose completely, um, until I hit that age, and then it was like people making comments on my butt being too high and my nose being wide and my lips, and all of a sudden I'm like, dang, my lips are kind of like bad or
hmm
big rather, and my nose is big. But it took me to like become an adult and be like, yeah, that's my face, and it's not. It comes together decently, so I'm
Yeah,
okay with it. But I literally started almost considering like cosmetic surgery on my nose at one point. Due to teasing
yeah. And
from
I,
family.
I got I had got a little bit of that, but then again, for me, for my nose, it's a part of our culture. That's what I like about
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the other thing. This is the signature nose of my father's side of the family.
it. Hmm
So, whereas the uncle who was teasing me, his is a little thinner, and his kids, but we all got this. Like we all got this
hmm
spread out nostril thing. Theirs is just a little bit more narrow than mine. So it's like, what are you doing?
Right, right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, I can agree with Kate Johnson says. I gained weight in my 40s, but my confidence is much better. It's like the same for me.
right.
Whereas, like, I definitely weigh more than I've ever weighed in my life. However, my confidence is higher than it's ever been in life. So although I'm definitely not saying I'm good with being, as big as I am, and I'm not staying this way. But I don't walk insecure. I don't walk around insecure, and it's not something that even prevents me from being on camera and doing the YouTube thing. It's just
hmm
something I want to do for myself because I like my body to be a certain way, but it's not stopping me from progressing, so to speak.
Okay. So, see what I posted in the comment. So,
Mm-hmm.
fat.
Fat versus fat.
hmm
Wait, what is is there a question to that?
Yeah. So that question, when people say fat, where do your mind go? Do it go to the first fat or the second fat?
Oh, the first fat.
Okay.
And I'm talking about the first fat.
Okay.
The negative fat, not the cute
well,
fat.
so with my friends who are of a plus size, that is the encouragement I always have to instill in them is the PHAT. Pretty hot and thick.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that what you're into, or you're helping build people's confidence?
Help building people confidence.
Okay.
And I'm into what I'm into. I don't discriminate.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think what's most important is for people to be happy with it themselves, whatever that is. Yeah, I just think it's.
Now, the only time I will address the FAT if I know if it's dealing with health relations,
Yes.
being healthy, or if it's gonna cause a health issue.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with having FHAT ass.
Right.
Now that fat I'm okay with. The rest of it's gotta go. On me.
Right. Oh man, let's see.
Thank you, Kay. Kay says my nose fits me well. I realized that after I realized my family was haters.
Uh-oh.
Oh, D Main has a similar story, D, where he says he has a neck roll and he did a whole 18-minute video, and that's all he was staring at. So he ended up deleting it.
Oh wow.
So he definitely gets what you're saying.
Okay.
See that, and that's very interesting to me, because I used to be very hypercritical of my appearance, and so it's like a light switch at some point hit where, like, when I record my videos and because I watch my stuff, when you edit, you're watching your stuff a ton of times through the edit, but even after it's done and uploaded, I'll rewatch my videos and critique myself and figure things out. But I never really judge my appearance so much as like the technical side, or how I'm presenting myself, but not so much, oh, you're maybe you should have got a haircut, or your beard is too rough, scraggly. I might do something like that, but not like, oh, my eyes too squinty, or my lips too big. Like, I don't do that. I guess I'm being grateful, but I'm realizing I don't do that.
Now, do your friends play a role in a lot of on any of your insecurities?
Yes, but I have hit a switch in my mind where I embrace it. So I'm trying to think of one, because they make fun of me. They make fun of me a lot. It's a lot of what I do, like the fact that I typically will have 3 drinks at a time when we're out to dinner, and so it becomes a running joke. Oh, my dieting, or I'll go pescatarian for a year and things like that. So they make fun of those sort of things. They've definitely made fun of like my hips and things like that. But I've even said, let's say if they make fun of my hips, I'll be like, oh my God, my Medea hips. I just kind of join in on it. And I don't know if that's a defense mechanism now, because it's kind of funny, like when people try to make fun of you or make you the butt of the joke, if you join in and you almost remove it's an out of body kind of experience where it's like, oh yeah, and that time I did that, remember that?
Right.
And it's like all of a sudden their power is gone.
Right.
So I do more of that now.
Yeah. That's just like with several clients. They say, well, do you think I could pull off a shortcut? So I tell a lot of females, I said, that's a good question to ask us who are your hairstylists, which I think might be the better idea, because we know what's best for your hair. So a lot of times I tell people, don't be influenced by what your friends say, because again, their advice could be wrong.
And it's biased too. Like I look at that for many things, like even advice on life, situations, if you're going through, like, it's okay to powwow with your friends a little bit, but I am very cautious of allowing my friends to get in my head. Honestly, if I allowed friends to get in my head, I wouldn't be on YouTube right now. Like I would
Right.
not have a channel. It would, because them saying they know me and have known me, they will feel like I don't have what it takes, so to speak. So you have to be very careful with people's biases or what their idea or ideal is of you. And that goes for hairstyles. They could be a person who's not into that particular hairstyle, although it would look amazing on you. And so because they're not into that hairstyle, they're going to talk you out of it, and it has nothing to do with what really works for you. So
Yeah.
I'm very mindful of that as an adult. Very mindful of that.
Yeah. And now, do you think insecurity plays a role on mental illness?
Oh, absolutely. I kind of think in a way it's a gateway. It's a gateway drug. I mean, there are other ways to have mental illness, but I think it is definitely one of the paths. Because if you have insecurities, it tends to, depending on how lingering it is, it can cause stress. And then stress usually leads to, mental health issues. And the longer, if they become systemic, then, it can become a major mental health problem and affect your health mentally, but as well as physical. The stress will usually come out physically before, you start to feel the mental effects of it. So, yeah, absolutely. I think it's a gateway.
So, what would you do to prevent that from happening?
Prevent the criticism or whatever from
to
becoming a
stick
mental
in,
health
yeah.
issue. Is what I do. There's a level of having your confidence. So, okay, here's the deal. So I have been accused of being arrogant at points in my life, like just at points in my life. And there was I would say, I don't know, within the past 5 to 10 years or something, I started embracing that versus saying, oh my God, they think I'm arrogant. So, or, I got a big, so now let me pull back. Let me dim my light. And I realized at a certain point, that's my superpower. Because in a way, a little bit of it is a protection. I'm really a softy at heart. I'm mushy and gushy and very sentimental and all of that other stuff. But the piece of my ego that confidence, the piece of my confidence that some people perceive as ego, because they're intimidated by it, because I'm allowing my light to shine and they haven't recognized their light or whatever. Just embracing that. And that's my superpower in the sense of just be who I am. And then that combats any power they would have over me to give me insecurities. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. For me, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So it's like people don't have power over me in the way, not saying like I never listen to people or I don't have feelings when it comes to what people say, but I give a litmus test to every word that people say to me now, and in regards to who I am and what they perceive. And I'm like, okay, let me see where that's coming from. Is that legitimately coming from a place of like, oh, okay, I might need to look at that or work on that? Or is that coming from a place of your insecurity? Because growing up, now that we're all adults, we know that our bullies were secretly punk ass iggers. And so because of that, they had to overcompensate and they had to find someone who they felt was weaker to then feel more powerful. When
put a pin in that for a minute.
Go ahead.
And by Val saying that is a good key for us who are content creators. So with that being said, you're gonna have your little cyber bullies, your little haters in the comment section.
I just had one today, and I got them together. I get them together. I troll my trolls.
Nice.
Oh, I troll. I'm like, oh no, you're not gonna come here and do that and think you're gonna run from my channel to another channel, say something hateful on another channel. I'm gonna get you right back, and then you go ahead and move on.
Hey, Savon. Yes, because they will play on your insecurities as a content creator.
Yeah.
They will. So yeah, you got to be very mindful of that.
And
That's a
and it
key.
was so funny. I came back at the lady because she said, "Why don't you mind your own business?" I said, "Well, why are you not minding yours over here, talking about
Mhm.
me not minding mine? Now you're minding my business." And
Right.
so, and I was like, "Continue on, troll." And so then she was like, "Okay, sweetie." I was like, "That's all she had." Okay, sweetie. Like,
And
don't come here doing that.
that is too
You all
funny.
over here. You in business. You in somebody
Yeah.
else's business. How dare you?
Now, do you think those insecurities that you had were valid?
I'm trying to dig a little deeper. Mm, man, being who I am today, no. I can't think of like, okay, my big butt, my big nose, my big lips, my switch when I was, maybe a little bit more effeminate in a way, like not as, and I don't know, I think I grew into my masculinity. Like it's not an act, not that I'm so, straight appearing, but but it's just natural. What I am is what I am. So sometimes if you see me do some frilling thing or whatever, that's a hand movement I make, and it's okay. And
Yeah.
you know, so I can't say, hey, Savon, I can't think of one, at least in this moment, that I would say, yeah, I can't think of one that I would say like was valid.
Okay.
What about
So,
you? Because maybe you'll help spark some in my mind.
well, those insecurities for me, they became valid, but then they turned into being helpful because
Okay,
they helped me to be where I'm at now today. So I don't really focus on my insecurities now. I mean, it is what it is now. Again,
right.
if I decide to keep this mole under my eye, it is what it is. The wrinkles on my forehead, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lose no sleep over.
And how big is this mole that you described that I've never
It's
noticed?
small. It's very small. It's right there.
You need to stop. You just need to stop.
But you don't see it, but I see it.
I understand you're in the mirror every day, a few times a day, and you work in the mirror. You basically work in the
Exactly.
mirror. So I get it, but you're doing too
Mhm.
much.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but when you're not used to something on you, and it just kind of throws you off a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, the one that I ended up having that
Mhm.
was not always there and it appeared, and yeah, I was a little like, okay, what the hell? And then, but it was very kind of small, but it protruded out like
Mm.
so.
I'm just surprised it fell off. I was hoping mine would have
Yeah,
fell off. Mhm.
just fell off.
Now, insecurities from others that prey on your insecurities. Do you think that's coming from a jealous place?
I think that's the evolution of the bully.
Hmm.
The bully starts out in school, trying to fight you and pushing your books off the desk and all of that, and then they grow into the adult version, which is what you just described. So now they're hypercritical of you. Now they can't hem you up in the corner. So now they're gonna critique you and maybe call you broke or judge your clothes or where you work or just something stupid because they're insecure. So they must make you feel insecure. Because I don't walk around bragging about anything in my life to make other people feel down or critiquing, because
Hmm.
to me everybody's journey is their own journey. So you can be 1,000,000% secure and content with, I don't know, pulling weeds. Like
Hmm.
that's just the thing. I ain't even talking about being a full-on landscaper. Maybe you just like to only pull weeds. If
Hmm.
that's your thing, that's your thing. So it's not something for me to be like, you only pull weeds. That's all you know.
Hmm.
So, and I feel like people who do that is because they're insecure. Like you have the people who everything they wear has to have a label, a brand name rather, it has to have a label, but they also need to make sure you know that. To me, that screams insecurities,
Mm.
screams it. Anytime I see that. And I'm always the type when I'm dating people, I've dated people, one person I'm thinking of in particular, I was like, I could care less about all of that. Who are you? Like,
Mhm.
I'm not the one. I'm not impressed by any other facade because it can come and go. Who are you behind that? And it was like, oh my God, somebody's actually trying to get to know me. They could care less about this. So yeah.
So do you think that there's insecurities on social media?
Hell yeah. Social media is insecurity. It's insecurity packaged in a virtual form. Like, have you ever been on Instagram? Like, and it started, Facebook. Facebook is, the oldest in the bunch. And now I can say that at one point, especially when Facebook kind of was newer and popping once it became more for the masses instead of just college, there was a lot of flexing on there, and I was buying into it. Like, oh my God, I went to school with them, and they got this nice car, and they have this, and they have that, and some people, you can go to their pages, and all you see is what's right. Like the new this, oh, I'm out to dinner, oh, I've traveled here. It's this one guy. We're Facebook friends, and we've been Facebook friends for well over 10 years. He's that label person. He's that person. I'm like, wow, he is full of insecurity because everything is, oh, I'm out here at this dinner and look at my dog with a diamond collar on. And here's my Range Rover at the car wash. And I'm like, who are you though? Like, this is screaming insecurity.
Right.
Yeah. So absolutely. Social media is insecurity packaged virtually.
Nice.
Kay Johnson, I'm trying to figure out what it's called. Kay Johnson said they really want to skin you and wear you. I wonder if she's talking about the bullies, the people who are insecure. That's funny as hell, though.
Yes.
Kay Johnson says it doesn't look bad at all, D-Star. I think she might be referring to your mole.
Yes. Thank you, Kay Johnson. Diva One calls it a beauty mark, so I'll take that.
That's what they called it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what advice would you give a friend to overcome a security? Say they're a little bit overweight.
So I think it's so complicated to me because is this a little bit overweight and they've always been that way? Is it a little bit overweight because they've now gained weight just due to aging? Have they gained weight due to the pandemic? Because I think how I would approach each of those is a little bit different.
All right. They gain weight for aging.
I'd be like, that's a part of it. Look at me. No, I would just, it would be more of a, if it is bothering you, like for me, it's bothering me. And, nobody else is pointing that at me. My colleagues are not like, you're fat ass. What are you doing? Nobody's doing that to me, but it's a me thing. So it's like, basically you're okay the way that you are if you decide to stay the same. If, just like you said, to your point earlier, if it is not a health issue and does not have a potential to become a health issue, then you're okay the way that you are. However, like Savon, prime example, I think we all know that Savon is beautiful. She's beautiful at the size that she is. However, for her, it is an issue. And so she's doing her liquid diets and everything else. And we're going to love her through that process too and support her. And if she gave up or changed her mind or whatever, that's okay too. So it would be more of that place. That's about you and what you want to do and what you feel. But for me, I'm fine with you this way, that way, however you want to be. As long as you're taking care of yourself and you're not, jeopardizing your health, I'm good.
Okay. So being more empathetic to your friends.
Yeah. And I'm here too, because I feel fat. Savon, if we didn't live so far, I'll be working out with you. But that liquid diet show had me thinking the other day. I was like, man, I could have been going through it with her, but I can't afford to be more mean than what I am right now because I'm going through a lot. I was like, man, I need to wait till I'm in a better headspace before I be Tim Norman putting hits out on people.
Oh, right. Yes. All right. Let me just read this real quick.
Wait, what is your? You asked me the question. What's your answer about your friend?
Oh,
who's gained weight?
Yeah, I'm always empathetic. I always give them, advice, suggestions, and I'm that motivator. I'm that friend supporter, whatever you want to do.
So are you okay? You kind of cleared that up because I was gonna say, are you the motivator in the sense of you calling like, did you go to the gym today? Well, I thought you said you're going to the gym all this week. Why didn't you go today? Do you do that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, do you do it upon? Go ahead.
From time to time.
Is it upon request or is it just because they told you what they wanted to do and you're gonna make sure they stick to their word?
Right. Because they came to me and said they wanted to set a goal to achieve this. And yes, I'm that supporting friend that's going to push you through it.
Like a trainer.
Yes.
So in other words, don't tell you nothing until I know that I'm locked in, that I'm actually going to follow through.
Yes.
don't just randomly share some ish and be like, next week, I just said for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to start working out every day. And then do you be like,
hold you through it.
You're a week behind.
Right. Okay. You skipped a week.
See, that'll get on my nerves because I'll be like, life happened. I changed my mind. Leave me alone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Have you, I guess this is a question. This is on topic, but off topic. So have you always naturally been thinner?
I was actually even thinner.
Your entire life, you're saying?
Yes.
So are you at your seasoned weight, as we call it, for those of us who have hit a certain point?
Yes. And I'm trying to pick up a little more pounds, but not too much.
Okay. So you don't understand the struggle of Savon and I is what I'm hearing here.
I do, because I have nieces and nephews.
But you haven't lived it. Not vicariously through. Because I heard you said you like pizza too. I'm sure you get to eat it whenever you want and you don't really see the effects.
I do. But then again, you can't experience my journey even by being a skinny person where I can't pick up weight.
I know. I hear that and I'm just like, when skinny people say, because I have people in my family who like, my metabolism just too fast. I can't gain no weight. I'm like, get over yourself.
Nope. Well, that's the same message to you. Well, okay, you can't lose weight. Get over yourself.
I'm like, you get to eat any effing thing you want. Get over yourself.
Oh man. Because we
like, hey, Bambi.
We like, well, we wish we could take a little bit of your weight.
Yeah, if I take care of myself, like if I act normal and do what normal people should do, which is just be active and eat reasonably, my body, well, before I hit that age, that plateau where your metabolism slowed down, I mean, I used to be able to stop eating bread for 1 week and lose 5 pounds. Like, I have good genes in that way. So I know if I'm all I have to do is move and eat humanly, not like, the mukbangs that I do. I got 2 entrees and an appetizer. That's what gets me in trouble. And sometimes I have a week of doing that here by myself.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't all for TV. I say that on them videos, but it ain't all for TV.
Yeah. But yeah, I should have been in that mukbang with you.
Well, did I? Oh, because you know what? I had one that was going to be posted today, but then the Tim Norman, Sweetie Pie's thing happened, and I recorded that at 11 to 2 a.m. basically. So that ended up taking priority, but I think I'm going to upload it for tomorrow, I think. But I got a Portillo's mukbang. I don't know if you guys know Portillo's. Do you have Portillo's? You familiar? You'll see it.
Okay.
It's a chain here in Illinois. Bambi, do you have any insecurities? I love messing with Bambi. It's the highlight of my lives. When Bambi come in, I'm like, yay!
Do you take compliments well?
No. That was easy. Hey, Savon.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Oh, muy bien.
Oh, that's all I got for you, though.
That's all I got for you, too, so I'm glad you stopped.
More being E2?
See.
Oh,
More being E2?
See, yeah, me too. Me too. I literally got home probably 20 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, let's see what my friends are on talking about.
Yeah.
I saw somebody posted everybody's on tonight. Maddie and
everybody is doing something tonight. The block is hot.
I see that.
It's real hot. So we running through these YouTube streets like, hey girl, what's up? We just called to say hey, right. And we're gonna grab us a plate, and then right. I'm gonna grab me some water, and we're gonna head on out.
So Savon, answer this, because I was thinking of you when I said this. How do you feel about slender people who have that opposite issue of us, where their metabolism is so fast that they can't gain weight? They
can't gain any weight, and they want to.
Yeah,
I empathize with them. Let me tell you why. Because I ain't always been here now. I tell you right now, you somebody some bitch, your ass is skinny. What the fuck is you talking about? I breathe and I gain weight, girl. You want these problems? But it comes down to self-image and what they want to look like. They want to have that old Meg Thee Stallion booty and body, and they can't have it. So for them, it's the exact same problem. They eat as much as they want and can't gain, and they want to gain. And we, damn it, we eat a little bit and we gain a whole lot. It's a lot for me to get there, though, for me to understand it. But I mean, once my late best friend was exactly like that. Anthony could eat whatever. I could see him just sit there and go back and forth to the buffet, and I'd be like, bitch, if I had I'm having a smidgen of that, and I've already gained 5 pounds. So what the fuck? This is wrong. I talked to my doctor about it, and she said that's just as abnormal as when we eat and having a very slow metabolism. So, I mean, I think official D-Star has that problem.
Yes, I can't gain weight to save my life.
My metabolism was actually normal until I hit probably 35 or 40 for sure. 40.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But it was normal. Like, as long as I, exercise or even ate, I was good.
The older we did, the harder.
They said when we hit 40s, it was gonna slow down. Mine ain't slow down.
The older we get, the harder it is. I remember a time in my 20s where I could say, I want to lose weight, girl, and I would just stop drinking sodas, and boom, there would be 30 pounds gone.
Yeah.
Wow. Not no more.
No.
You see what I'm doing? I'm having to drink water just to get 10 pounds off. Like, shit. And I don't know what to say about it, though. I really don't, but it's the same problem. So I try to give them grace, because honestly, they're just going through the same shit we are. We all got some problems. I don't know this mole that you're talking about either. Is it because you got that head wrap on and we can't see it?
It's right under his eye. Nobody sees it. That's crazy.
I can see it a little bit.
I can see it now. But prior
crazy.
to, see, it is amazing the things that we focus on.
Yeah,
that's right.
I would have never thought that to be an issue, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So those are my things. So the topic tonight is insecurities and triggers.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Let me just tell you. So one reason why I'm really glad that I'm not in the dating scene anymore is because the dating scene was my trigger, period. Everything was my trigger in the dating scene. There would be moments, and I'm grown enough to admit where I was wrong. There would be moments where a guy we're dating, not dating. Let me just stop that big lie, bitch. We on a meat market site, honey. We trying to meet up so we can taste each other's, sensuous crevices, honey. And they would say something like, oh my God, so like, do you have this, that, and the other? I love to see girls in this, that, and the other. And that would throw me just off. I would totally get like offended and just, bitch, I'm not wearing all that, and everybody ain't got to be $2 hookers to show up. And I would just go through all of that. And it really wasn't about them. It was more so about, it was just more so about me and my control of my space. And that a lot of the girls, you know, I would see the first thing that someone who's going either through transition or the trans experience, the first thing that I would see them do, the first outfit they would wear would be like a mini skirt, halter top, some damn thigh-high boots, and struggling to walk and all that shit. And I would always say, okay, I get if that's your style, that's great, not a problem. But why that particular outfit? Is that what you think being a woman is all about? And then on the flip side, they will complain when men treat them like whores. Yeah. Bitch, you just showed up in a whole Halloween outfit. Let me just say that, because I'm not gonna say a whore outfit because it's not, but a whole Halloween outfit. So for me, when dudes would say, "Oh, do you have these type of artifacts to wear?" I would fall into that whole feminist movement and just get pissed off. And that would be my trigger. And they could mean absolutely nothing about it. It's just some shit that they like, right? Yeah. And I'm sure people who aren't in the trans are gonna have the same thing. You know, if you don't have a six pack, if you're not muscled out, if you're not giving fucking what we used to call it, Abercrombie and bitch is what we used to call them. Yeah. If you're not giving that, then you're not fitting the role. Bambi said struggling. Yeah, struggling. Yeah.
Yeah, and Savon, you just literally reminded me of that to answer these earlier questions about like adult insecurities. And I think I did just say that it was kind of centered more around dating more than anything in adulthood life. But it's kind of like that online dating and tell my age. Back in the day, it was party line. So party line.
Oh my God! Welcome to City Chats.
we were the Chicago Blade.
We used to listen. It would take so long to get on. When you finally hear welcome, you're like, bitch, I made it. Yeah, like you won the golden ticket to American Idol to go to Hollywood.
So but that was a self-esteem killer. Like everything from. For one, you were leaving the voicemails and, connecting if somebody wanted to connect, but then you got the back and forth messages of like, what's your stats? And then you give them out. And then maybe like, oh God, the times that you would do the live connect. I don't know how y'all's system worked, but if you were interested in the person you were exchanging messages back and forth with, you hit that whatever number 4, I think it was.
And then y'all could chat directly together outside of the party line, right?
Yes. And then, like, let's say you like, hello, what's up? And then they hang up because it's like they don't like your voice.
You don't like your voice?
It's like, oh my God, all I said was hello.
Oh my God, yes, I remember all.
Yes. So you remember everyone having the, midnight DJ voice.
Yes. Or I remember mine. It was oh God, I just so wish that my late best friend was still here because I was dirty. I was dirty Diana and he was delicious Dee. And we would get on there with our porn voices. Yeah. So do you like that? And oh my God. And we would get these little squishy devices. Oh my God, I'm so wet. Oh my God. And just squishing shit. And if you ever hear me just blurt out, my lips hurt. That is like a moment of back in time that some of my closest friends would know. That's like we just got off and just it's horrible. I feel so awful even talking about it. But I remember having so much fun doing that. So yeah.
But see, I was popular on the chat line. Whatever room I was in, we would max it out.
I'm not.
And everybody would wish somebody would drop off so they can get in.
I was afraid.
Wasn't that surprise me?
I was afraid of the room, so I would only do the one-on-ones. And if I was ever in a room, I was always quiet and just kind of like
lurking. Look,
Yeah,
lurking.
lurking, because I was always too intimidated to say, like, I'm like, I don't know what to say. What if they don't like my voice? What if, just that insecurity of it
Well,
was those.
you know that that star part.
Yeah,
when I entered the room, I was a star, so I made sure.
Yeah, no, I figured that it had some deep-rooted roots there. I figured so. Just like Savon. So Savon was, it's my middle name that it wasn't my middle name in high school. In high school, Savon, me and my best friend, it was a run on soap. And so that's what it means in French, soap. So in French class, that was everybody just called me Savon for like dropping the soap. And I was like, bitch, okay, cute. That's whatever. But then as I got older, I just took it and changed my middle name to Savon, right? But after that, though, it was just like everyone, if you knew my government name, you had to be really, really close. So online, Savon was the alias, unless we were Delicious Dee and Dirty Diana. Some of my friends, we had like one of my friends, her name was like Thug Girl, which was funny as hell because as soon as you saw him, it was nowhere near Thug Girl. So I remember all that shit. But everybody would get on there and be the ultimate person who they really thought they should be.
Yeah.
So, if you ever tried to meet offline, it was a no-go. I mean, I don't really know anybody who really met offline. I'm sure there were a few.
We did a chat party actually.
So y'all met in person?
Yes, because we needed to know who we was talking to. So what we did, we rented a clubhouse, and when you come in, you had to give your chat name. That's the only way we'll know that.
Bitch, I wouldn't
let you in.
Oh hell no!
You had to give your chat name. That's how you're able to get in the party.
I'd been working that night or busy, I gotta work.
I actually, so for me, like I said, I did more the one-on-one. My first 2 or 3 relationships were from the party line. And these were like, people I've known for years. And I met them through the party line.
Really? I mean, I tell people that I'm not one of those people that judge people where they meet, because the same people to be on the party lines be the same folks in church.
Yeah.
In high positions. I mean, so I tell people you could meet, I'm just scared to meet somebody online. What, girl, you ought to be scared to meet them in person. At least online, they can't do nothing but say some shit. In person, they can literally beat the fuck out of you and kill you, girl. And it could be in Kroger's. So there's no difference. You really don't know anybody until you've had some time to really spend with them. So the place doesn't matter. Now, some people you say, oh, I can't meet somebody off of a dating site or a meat market. I'm like, okay, so are you a horrible person? Well, no. Okay, but you're on that site. So does that mean everybody on it is horrible? Right. No. So,
and I think it's the energy you put out, because I for the most part did pretty good attracting normal people, so to speak. Like the people that I met, as you were talking, Savon, I'm thinking like, damn, I've known multiple of them over 20 years at this point.
Yeah.
So these are like normal people. Hell, I was on it, like you just said, to your point. I was on there, and I'm not,
right,
crazy,
And I had to go through that analysis because people, you have people today that would be, well, how did y'all meet? And they met online most likely, and they would be like nervous to say that or what particular. I'm like, girl, why? I mean, you know, bitch, the fuck.
I think it depends on age group too, but I think it's a little bit better now. I tend to hear more people say it. But I definitely know, let's say even 10 plus years ago.
Oh no, you better lie. You better say, oh my God, we was walking in the park and he gazed on me. Bitch, you better come.
You'll mention y'all first meetup spot. Oh, we ended up running into each other.
Each other at that first meetup. Yeah, I was just exercising and just getting in and girl lying.
The part that you met him online, but that's where y'all arranged to meet up at.
I was in my living room on the couch on my laptop when he stroked by my page. And we decided to meet up for a good old freak session, and then boom. That's exactly how I met Bay. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, girl. I just wanted to get some, and then here we are 10 years later. I'm like, God damn, shit, I didn't expect that at all.
I had a couple, what I thought were going to be one night stands turn into like relationships.
And the ones that I wanted to be more than a one night stand never turned into more than that. But the one time I was like, I'm just gonna be a good old hoe tonight, bitch. This is what I'm gonna do. And I was like, oh, he gonna come back. Okay, great. I always say, I'm gonna call you. Okay, yes. Girl, you call. Okay. And then he called, and I was like, okay, so what's wrong? Why is this motherfucker really calling me back? Like, when is the shoe gonna drop? Like, right. What's going on? But yeah, so here we are 10 years later, and I'm like, shit, damn, okay.
Nice.
I guess I'll keep you. I guess we'll keep each other. We haven't initiated the return to sender yet. So
yeah.
So what advice would y'all give to overcome triggers?
Ooh, counseling, therapy.
Get to the root of your particular problem. And I'll say for mine, since I started with the whole, oh my God, why are you trying to do all this extra shit to make it's because of the fact that I was transitioning and being accepted, I would like to say wasn't important, but I would be lying. It was very important. And I didn't want to lose my individuality. So I had to work on my own self issues, one, trans, two, definitely was overweight. So a big girl, didn't mind being a big girl, but didn't want to be as big of a big girl as I was. And then seeing meeting people, let me just say that, would act like they were not into big girls. And then as soon as that midnight hour strike, Hideo calling me. So I'm like, I got the down low brothers calling me, and then the down low BBW brothers calling me too. Like, wow. I'm just a whole fucking secret walking around here. So that I had to deal with, okay, girl, now are you going to allow that energy, because I tell people that you teach people how to treat you.
Absolutely.
That does not mean that they're going to change the way they treat you and treat you differently. It means that you will have to walk away from that situation and not accept being treated that way. And I think people forgot to understand that. It doesn't mean you're going to change them. It means you're just not going to allow it. So you need to love yourself more. So I had to get to the point to where I actually didn't just say I love myself more than anything else. I actually had to mean it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to let you treat me that way because it makes me feel this way. And if I did, I would have to evaluate, well, why am I letting this person treat me this way?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because I just want to sample the dick? Okay, that's cool. Sample the dick and then move on. But if you keep going back, then it's like, okay, you have to get to the root of that. Well, girl, you self-sabotage. And do you really like being treated that way? Do you feel that's all that you're worth? It took a long time to get past that. I wasted my 20s.
I wasted my 20s and 30s. That light came on at 40.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, 40, I think for me, 40 was just like, while even in a relationship, you still have triggers. 40 was like, bitch, I'm growner than grown, bitch. I don't have time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm 40, girl. I probably have, if I'm blessed, I have 40 more years so I can make 80, and I'm just not gonna waste my time on this bullshit, girl. If I'm not your tea, that's fine. Go get you a Coke, a Sprite, some orange juice. Just leave me the fuck alone, okay? This is kind of where I'm at now.
It's like a light switch or a switch in mindset where it's like, okay, at this point, I'm setting up myself for happiness until my dying day.
Right.
So if you don't fit into that picture of what that looks like and feels like for me, you gotta go.
Boom.
There's zero time for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, I know this may not be it may be, but how do you feel about the way you view relationships now versus the way that you view what people think about your relationship or the choices that you make as far as partners for a relationship as you've gotten older?
I'll let you go first, Val.
And if you need me to expound, I can.
Yeah, just give me, because I have a very flat answer. Like maybe it's deeper.
Kind of give you into a particular category. I don't want to be open-ended to make you spill anything, but for me, I stated when I was younger, I was like, oh my God, no, I don't think I could ever date anyone who was bisexual because I felt like they couldn't make a decision, right? Or I felt like they will always want something more than me, or I'm not going to be able to fulfill them 100%. Right? So I never allowed myself to do that. Now, I look at it now, I'm just like, well, who really gives a fuck? I mean, we all have a choice that we're making, whether we're bisexual, whether we're straight, whether we're gay. You don't know how long you're going to really be with someone until you just actually go through the experience. And sometimes time is not guaranteed to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, if I'm feeling him and he's feeling me, it is what it is. We'll just see. I wouldn't allow that. Or if somebody wasn't necessarily out, I'll use that one. Maybe they're not out. They're into me, but they're not out, you know. I wouldn't date them because, girl, folks gonna think I'm dumb as hell dealing with this old down low ass dude. But what if everything is great? I work a lot. I don't have a whole, I mean, we get to go wherever we want to go when we want to go, right? Maybe he don't want his parents to meet me or some shit like that. Am I really vested in that? Is that really an issue for me? And if it's not an issue for me, then I would feel like, okay, but I can't tell anybody because they may think I'm stupid. Now I'm at a point is, bitch, I really don't give a fuck what you think.
Right.
I'm going to do it anyway. So do you feel like now as an older person, you're okay with those type of situations? Or do you feel like, okay, I'm still going to kind of keep that to myself? I feel like I've evolved to where I don't care now.
Yeah, I would agree that I've evolved in that way where I don't really care. I was closeted for the longest, probably into my 30s. I'm trying to think, like to the masses. But I will say I'm a private person when it comes to my relationships in general. So I'm not really a person that's like, hey, I'm dating this person here, and you know, that ain't my style. I'm like,
and
I don't have no need for me to make any announcements. If you see us, you see us. If you don't,
but I think that's why I wasn't really. I think I've always been that way. So that's when I kind of had to have that discussion with myself. Like, girl, why do you really care? I'm not somebody who really posts on social media who I'm dating. Right. You can go through my Instagram right now. I told you me and Bay has been together for 9 years, and you probably see 2, maybe 3 pics, maybe if that. And it's not because I'm ashamed or anything like that. It's just like I don't feel like I need that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't. And plus with social media, honey, that's a whole nother show. Social media and dating, no ma'am.
Yeah, no. I'm like you, Savon. None of my relationships have ended up on social media, period. I have my ex who I lived with for 3 years, nearly 3 years. That was a bone of contention with us because what I was explaining to him is that once you do that, you now open our relationship up to the world and the opinions of the world. And they used to always go to the movies. Now he just showed a picture of him at the movies by himself. Oh, they might have broke up. Let me call. Let me text. Let me see what's going on. Like, I'm like, let's not do that. We don't need it. And he had a major issue with it. And when we broke up, the first person he dated right after me, within 1 week, they was flooding social media with pictures. And within 1 month, they were broke up. And I said, that's what the fuck I was talking about. Exactly. And we broke up after, almost 3 years. So I'm like, that's what the fuck I was talking about.
Exactly. I mean, some things you just got to keep your damn self. Yeah. And I get that some people feel really excited about it. I understand.
Be excited together. Be excited. Me and you, we can be excited. Let's exchange pictures of each other.
Hold on for a minute, y'all. Real quick, because everybody always be wondering what's in my background. Those are not 2 nipples.
They do look like nipples with magnifying glasses.
So this is what it is.
They're pimples.
It's the mirror of imperfections. Nose, eyes, mouth, hair part is pointing out insecurity.
I thought there was some hairy nipples. I wasn't going to say anything.
Hairy nipples.
Oh,
it does look like hair above the nipple. Oh,
that's what I like. I keep everybody guessing whatever I put in the background.
Okay, I get it. Some people, that's a trigger for them, a hairy nipple. I don't mind a hairy nipple. That's fine.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, I think as you grow, you change and you grow.
I will say, Savon, to your point of like the DL guy and all that, I used to be so okay with that, back in the day. Today, it's not acceptable.
I feel okay with it as long as, bitch, if you see me out, you ain't gonna have a goddamn shit fit. Like I'm okay with. I just didn't like. Oh my god, and you ducking and dodging and hiding and looking at me like, please don't say nothing, bitch. Fuck you, and who you with. First of all,
I mean, I used to date guys where we would go to the movies and not sit next to each other. We got a chair separating us. Like I went through all of that. Yeah, and so for me now, the difference is I'm looking for a real relationship. Like I want a family, I want to settle down, all of that. And so I'm not able to do that if we can't be at dinner together, or you afraid that somebody might see us sitting across from each other. Like all that hyper, paranoia stuff.
Yeah.
I was okay with that when I was young. I was totally down with it. Today, no, because I'm okay with us going to a work function.
Yeah.
And not that we got to announce that we together, but if people want to wonder or guess or figure it out, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Right. Exactly. And it's cute for me if it's it's one of them situations where, it's just a hookup. It can be kind of hot for the whole secret.
Oh, yeah, that's something totally different.
In a relationship, bitch, I can't have no relation with you. What we going to do with the kids? Like, we go out and you,
right.
The fuck? Like, no, dude.
You throwing the kids out the car because you're like, oh, my God, I think somebody going to see me with these kids and they going to know they your kids. And so then they going to know we together. So I have to throw the kids out at the light.
Right.
No.
What am I going to do with that? I mean... If I'm gonna do that, you're gonna have to have some serious coins. I'm gonna have to be able to have and keep the black card. Everything that I get is gotta be in my name and paid the fuck off. Like there are certain situations that I would do that if it was like a celebrity and things like that. Now I'm not gonna say it's a relationship. That is a business move for me because y'all know I can flip to the business mind real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. Nobody else, if that's not a part of the bylaws of our corporate contract, I'm just with you and you paying for everything. Okay, cool. But you better believe as soon as your ass go, Robert's gonna be driving this big ass Bentley that you bought me, bitch. And I might put that on social media just to piss you the fuck off. But it's in my name, so what you gonna do?
Right. And I might be able to do that for a limited term. Like I might be able to give you
for a minute. Yeah.
3 to 5 years. But after that, I got to get my life settled for my, last days. I want to be settled with a family for my last days.
I get it. And the only reason why that works too is because when you're real busy, and you know that everybody on this panel know when you're real busy, you really do like somebody who got some shit to do too. Because if not, they will get on your damn nerves constantly.
Yes.
Find a hobby.
Yes.
Get a third job, something like I'm busy.
Yes.
Okay. That's rich.
And don't get offended because I'm on my grind. Like now you jealous of the money, like me working to build a life for us. I literally broke up because of that.
Keyword, us. You want to spend the money, but you don't like me doing the deed to make the money.
Oh my God, that's a whole nother show. That is a whole nother show.
We're gonna stop, girl. Yes, we're gonna stop. Yes, I'm counting these coins, Bambi. I'm counting the coins, darling. I don't know what you heard, but I was counting the coins. Actually, I'm working on spreadsheets right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my letter to insecurity.
I know that's right. Can I have a good old divorce? And I want you to take the kids.
Nah.
Take everything that was born from these insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't even want them on the weekends. I give up full custody.
Right.
And this is a pick that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, Val. So you take your insecurity and you make it your best.
Yeah. That's exactly what I've done.
That too. I got a story for that too. So post me doing my work and being okay with who I am. I think I've told Jasmine this. I would get on if I was, still dating because, meeting on the website, that shit didn't stop until I found someone. But I would actually put out my worst pick as my profile pic. Instead of finding my best one, I would find my worst. This is me at my worst day. Now, I knew that I wouldn't be giving that on a regular basis, right? But I'm like, let's just get the ugly out. That way we ain't got to go through all this bullshit. Girl, yes, I got about 5 roles, bitch. Yes, girl, I'm a good old husky girl. And some days you might see a bit of a shadow, bitch, depending on if I got up and met the shaver or not. That's what I would do. And it would change the audience a little bit, but I found out for me, I wasn't as insecure when I would meet someone because I'm like, bitch, first of all, you've seen me on my worst. The only way you can see me as I don't know. I think that still was a part of insecurities, but that was the way I dealt with it to get over it. Was just by confronting the things that made me, that I didn't want people to see. Well, here you go. Now you can see it.
That's interesting because you just made me think of rejection. And the fear of rejection, and to me, that was a great way to, in a way, flip it.
It was. It's exactly what it was, because those who would see the picture, or if they liked it, they would click on it. I mean, and they would respond. I didn't have to deal with saying, talking to someone, getting to know them, and then boom, because I got a headshot, bitch. Now let me show you everything. Let me show you if there's corns on the toast, which they're not, but if they were, bitch, let me show you them too. Because I don't need I don't want to show up and then get rejected. Like, oh, I'm sorry, this is not really what I thought. And you can tell when you show up if they like, oh wow, so yeah, and trying to be nice. I don't need none of that. I want us to keep that same energy, or let's just not even do it. So let me not waste your time. Let me not waste my time. There's about 4 other folks that's in my DMs right now. I'm sure they're a fit, let's just do that. So
and that just reminds, like, as you're talking, I'm like working through stuff in my head, and I'm like, okay, so I have a major fear of rejection when it comes to dating. And so I've been in many social environments and situations where I was feeling somebody, I was digging somebody. It could be a one-time event. It could be a recurring situation where I see them often and I am digging them. And I cannot, for the life of me, let someone know that I'm digging them that way. So that's another reason why I've really only online dated. So every relationship I've been in has either stemmed from our first version of the online dating, which was the party line, or actual online dating, with the exception of one ex who came from Facebook, but that's still virtual. And, he was digging me and hit me up. Right. But yeah, it's because of the fear of rejection. So, and it comes from like rejection when I was a teenager trying to say, okay, well, I'm gonna take a chance and tell this. At one point, I like girls. I thought I was bisexual. So I hit on some girls and got rejected each and every freaking time. And it just, it shut me down. It shut me down.
Question, do you feel that, being both of you who have dated women more than myself, do you feel that did you get rejected more with women or with guys in your experience?
Women for me.
I've never had too much rejection.
He's never been rejected in his life. Sorry, Savon. He can't identify with our story.
You don't understand our pain. Okay. I get it.
It's like the weight. He can't identify.
You can't gain weight, bitch. You can't identify pain. I'm sorry.
Don't feel bad, D. Don't worry about it.
Listen, just be glad you don't have to go through that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have the scars.
Now, I think if I wasn't born a twin, I would have got more rejections. I think that's what kept me away from a lot of rejection, because I had a twin, and the curiosity of being with a twin was out there.
Oh. So then you understand the whole fetish thing. Because bitch, you don't really want me for me. You want me because you just want to say you fucked the twin.
Right.
So have you ever been asked, has anyone asked to be with both of you?
We've slept with 2 girls. Yes, we've done that.
Wow. My little nasty ass would love that
shit. Wait, watching? Because I know you like to watch. You talking about watching or participating?
No, participating in that. Okay, so my boo actually have been with twins. Like he used to play in a band, and so they liked the drummer, and so the sisters took him home. And when he told me that, I mean, it happened so long ago, bitch. But this is how I knew I kind of liked him, because when he told me, I was mad. You gonna get mad at some shit that happened like years before you. Bitch, I was mad, like them old nasty, skanky hoes. But then in my head, I'm like, well, shit, if that was two dudes, I mean, like, what's that? I would want to. So, yeah. Yeah, I like to watch, though. I mean, yeah, my insecurities today may not let me participate, but I sure enough sit there and watch, goddamn it. I watch.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Would you let somebody watch?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
What you mean?
I mean, hell no. Like, I'm sorry, is that not clear?
I know how to get Bill. I know how to get Bill.
you
I
watch?
just give him three glasses of wine.
No. I have always been able to control my liquor. Always.
So but are you a voyeur though? Would you watch?
No, I'm not. It's not really my bag.
Okay.
It's not really. I mean, I watch porns. I ain't finna sit here and act like I watch
you're
porn.
not like in the room with them then. That's a little different, right?
That's why I've never been to the local bathhouse that everybody talks Steamworks here in Chicago.
They have
and I walk past. Yeah, I've walked past that place probably 100 times in my lifetime and have never been tempted to walk in. I got friends who've been there and had opportunities, and I have zero interest.
I have never been to one. The only time I've come close to one was when I was in Atlanta and I didn't go. I was like, oh girl, no, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I don't know why I couldn't. I mean, I don't know why I couldn't. As much as I wanted to, I just couldn't. I don't know. But
yeah, I don't know what it is about me. And when it comes to sex, I kind of now that I have had a threesome, so it's not that I'm not okay with more than two people, but I don't know, like just sex parties or voyeurs being a part of the process. No, thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I get it in one-on-one. I got you.
I'm a little adventurous, so you know.
Look at Bambi. Steam's
you said just somebody watching the act in the room?
Yeah.
You get off of being watched?
I love it.
Girl, I'll be like, is my one titty, is this titty hanging lower than
I know, it's like
okay, I would be going through this whole little checklist of what did they see that? Oh my God. Like,
and I'll be like, could they sit on that side of the room? Because I don't want them getting this angle. Wait, hold on, turn this way.
Thinking about angles and shit. Right.
Yeah.
We're just horrible.
Because it's like certain angles I love to watch in porn that I would never want to be filmed, me being in that particular position. I don't want to see that angle of me.
Oh, I've actually seen myself in action, and I have to say that I was quite impressed with myself because I didn't think I looked that way during it. I actually thought I looked a whole lot worse than what I did.
What's going on, mister?
Hey there, hold on. A bitch peeing. Hold on.
Are you dressed?
No,
Are you dressed in real clothes? Real clothes.
My pen is down around my ankle.
We ain't doing that on this show. Sorry. This ain't the show for that. Put on some clothes. Put on a polo shirt or something.
Oh, right, and make sure the tussin is put up too.
Oh, right, and we only and on this show we only film from the chest up.
Right.
So we filmed everything
because we showed up a butt cheek Saturday.
Oh my God!
You got to give clear instructions to Mister. Otherwise, he'll take it anywhere.
That's the OnlyFans, child. What you talking about? This OnlyFans.
YouTube OnlyFans. Okay.
Oh, child, it's after dark, honey. This is Cinemax. After dark hour.
You used to have an after dark with Mr. 6'8". We never got to see them booty cheeks then, but it's better late than never.
Child, it's better late than never, honey. Sometimes you got to sit here and show up, make it show up and show out. Fashionably late.
Why are you here? I'm here. Oh, I used to play that scene in my head as a kid. The whole door scene.
Yeah.
God.
So I had to go hop on live to let people know I was still breathing.
Did they forget breathing? What happened? What I missed?
Bitch, you missed a lot tonight. I ain't had no draw.
Oh, that's the ran wrap he had on.
I only caught the tail end and I needed to jump on this live. So I was saying.
We had the saran wrap.
Well, he had it on again tonight.
Yes.
Bitch, the last time you did that, like last week, you had it around your face. I'm like, bitch, That's the whole warning
Oh
label.
my God.
Tonight we just doing all see-through, baby. That's the only thing we was doing tonight, see-through.
Oh, that's why they asked if you had clothes on. Oh, bitch, I've got to go back and watch the replay.
Good old sickening see-through number. Yes, come on one time.
You said a sickening see-through number.
Yes. Why use tummy tea? Why use that tummy tea when you can use saran wrap? That's all you need.
Okay, so let's be or duct tape, because the girls back in the day, and I say the girls, I mean the girls, the boys, all of them used to show up, take duct tape, and that was the waist trainer, baby.
There you go.
And have that body shirt on. Yes, God.
There you go. That's all it is.
The things folks would do to be attractive in public. I'm telling you.
I had to go let the people know. I had to go spread a message tonight. I had to go let the people know, educate the people.
Give them some education.
Yes, give them some education. That's what it's called, education. And I dare somebody to sit here and challenge me on it. It's called education. Not education. Education. Get it right.
That saran wrap got you aggressive.
Yeah.
Get it right. It's called education.
Yes.
It's called education.
Education.
Hey y'all, reporting live from the bathroom. Hey y'all.
Just don't fall in, mister. Don't fall in.
Well, if I fall in, bitch, y'all can know where to sit here and reach me at.
See, he got it all back. This is Mister. We gotta have a talk.
So you're
no. No, you're fully clothed in the bathroom, but you're butt ass naked in your office. That's backwards.
People got their priorities mixed up. It's all I can say.
Are you on the toilet?
Yes, you're on the toilet.
Girl.
Don't go down.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You're
I
good.
didn't see that.
We get it.
You want to pull the camera down?
That's not what he's asking.
We good.
I'm on the same page now. There are no confusion. There's no confusion here at all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being so willing to clarify.
I just wanted to make sure you understood where I was.
Yes, we are.
I do have a shirt on, so y'all need to give me some credit.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not giving credit for that, but okay. You being on the toilet has taken all your credits.
I piss and boo boo on the toilet. I don't like backsplash. So I have to piss and boo boo the same way because I'm.
But you got your shirt on. Like you could get splatter on the back of your shirt.
No, ain't no splatter on the back of my shirt. My dangling is in the toilet. But I'm just saying I have to sit on the toilet because I don't want no backsplash. I don't want to be peeing in the toilet and then it be pee all on the wall, the floor, and everything. Piss all on the back of the toilet, bitch.
So you're only doing a number one, is what you're saying, not a number two. But you sit down for your number one.
But I'm a little shy because I normally don't piss in front of folks, so it's taking a while for my piss to sit here and come out. So I might need to get off camera.
You are aware that you weren't forced to get on here at this moment, right?
No, we family.
Oh, okay.
It's a family affair.
Like a giant tree branching out towards the sky.
I ain't got no shame.
That brings to mind a question just for the panel, and I guess you too, mister. If you were in a relationship, like Mister's on the toilet, are you okay with being in the washroom, like brushing teeth or doing whatever while you're?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yes.
I don't.
While they're doing their business, like
I don't. I don't want to be in there while they boo-booing because I don't want to smell it. Like no.
Right.
I'm comfortable with all aspects.
But so. Bae will of course shut the door, but I don't. I just sit right there and keep talking. Don't come in there and brush your teeth or nothing, but like, cause our bathroom is what they call it, the ensuite bathroom. So it's right there, So I just sit right there and just start talking. He'd be like, the first time I did it, he said, for privacy. I was like, you've been here, you've done this. I don't know what you're not seeing different. Mm-hmm. But no, I wouldn't be in there brushing my teeth. That's just the sense. Right. Too much going on. But yeah. Right.
But a number one, yeah. But Vel, like I told Bambi in another live, I would actually reach around and grab it for you while you're peeing.
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
You see, y'all can't say nothing about me. See, y'all can't say shit about me.
Why can't we say nothing? That's what people do to each other.
Child,
They give them a helping hand.
That's gonna definitely make me piss on the floor. You sit here and reach around and grab it, bitch. I'm sitting here and piss everywhere but the hole, but the toilet.
Well, he's aiming while he's grabbing.
I'm holding
he's not
it.
just.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Right,
Ain't
he's
going nowhere.
aiming for you.
I got you. I got you.
He's
I
experienced.
Look at his face. He's like, like I'll pass. That's a hard no. Hard no.
See, it's a certain way you have to do it because you know how sometimes when you sit here and take a piss, your piss come out in two directions.
Well, you got to pull it back. He's gonna pull it back.
The only time that's ever happened, I think, is when you have a semi-hard on or something. I mean,
yeah.
Right. That's a
Have you ever had one and you have to like bend your body on an angle?
Yes. Oh no.
Because you can't aim normally. You gotta bend.
Bitch, my piss took a detour, bitch. I had piss going one direction and piss going up. Bitch, it was a detour, baby. Bitch, it was piss going on the wall and piss going in the toilet. I said, oh.
You had a blockage. You had a blockage in there. You must have a internal blockage. You needed to clear that hole out, girl.
See, you gotta. That's why you gotta sit here and wiggle it a little bit for you.
It was probably some dried up tussin in the hole.
Right, caught up. Right, all that. You were backed up. You were really clogged.
Right,
all that stuff you was using. Probably a piece of plastic or saran wrap was stuck.
Just a little bit.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Oh my gosh.
Phil, what you over there watching?
No, I'm reading the comments. It's on my other screen right here.
A good old report. See what the stats are looking like with the numbers.
I just want to give
No, and I don't have my glasses, so I'm squinting. I mean, they're right here, but I don't want to put them on.
I did it on my own live, but I wanted to make sure I do it on here so he'll know I did it because I did it on my own live. But I just want to give a shout out to Vail once again because, baby, when I tell you, baby, Vail video shot up to 4,000 views within a matter of 12 hours. I said, well, damn. I said, baby,
which video was this?
The video that he did of Tim Norman and Murder for Hire. Bitch, that thing shot up 4,000 views in about 13 hours. On not even 24 hours went by. I said, yes, bitch, that's how you clear the room. Educate the people. You better come newscaster.
Yeah, that was stepping out on faith. I was just even telling my mom, like, I literally heard the story. Actually, I was watching Jasmine's live last night, and it was running over, and the comedian was great, but I was like, I gotta go to work in the morning, and I need to, and I had to commute today. Like, usually I'm working virtually, but today was my office day. So I'm like, I really got to be in the bed. And so as soon as I'm laying down, the Storm Monroe notification pops up, and I see that title of Tim Norman, and I'm like, oh shit, what is going on? So I click on it, find out, and then I'm like, okay, I got to do a video on this tomorrow after work because I'm too tired to do anything now. But then it was like, you on YouTube, you can't play with the algorithm. You need to get on this issue now. So I had a conversation with myself. I was like, shit. And I was like, I got to do it now because I wouldn't be able to do it after work. Yeah. So I got out of bed, I got dressed, I did my hair, and I turned his camera on, and I got to work and was editing until 2 a.m. Yeah. But I was like, I had to get on that wave that was just starting. Push that
subscribership right on up past 4.
Yeah, because I went from 372. Last time I looked, I was at 420 something.
Yeah. That's exactly what you have to do. You have to, I mean, you're going to lose a lot of sleep, but you'll get there.
Yeah, and that's what I was like, I want to not have to go to work like I had to do today. And I'm like, the only way that's going to happen is if I grind on this YouTube thing. So,
and he shows up in the general search of Tim.
In the high search.
If you type it in Tim Norman, his video comes in at like number 13 or 10, something like that. I think it comes in like number 9.
Wow. See, and Mr.'s the one who sent me a text message. I was just leaving work, and he's like, you did a great job, and like you know, it's caught on. I'm like, I didn't even know. He's like, you got 3,000 views.
You at 4.9.
Oh wow!
His right now, so we got to watch. We got to look at the ceiling. White I'm just
having a conversation. Clearly forgot he was on the toilet.
Some threw us to the ground.
Thank you, Kay, for the congratulations.
Water. Make sure you wash your hands for 20 seconds. You need to
right.
Whole
128 seconds.
Oh, that's right. You OCD. You go.
Yeah, he OCD. Yeah.
And I gotta use half a bottle of pump soap.
But not too OCD to be on the toilet and on the phone on a social media platform with millions of people able to see.
Yeah, because I
And
promote
you boo boo boo.
It's a family.
You boo boo boo.
It's a family function over here. We family time. Fuck them people out there in YouTube land. This
You
family.
definitely have to be close to sit on the toilet with your YouTube family.
Well,
I ain't there yet, y'all, and I don't know if I'm gonna ever get to that point where I'm that comfortable.
Me either. Nope.
Well, you know that's the one thing. That's the one thing people like watching YouTube.
They will always say,
Wait a minute, G-Name, why did they deny your monetization?
Right, I was just noticing that. And congrats on the 1,000K.
Congrats on the 1,000, but look, teach us so we know what to do now.
Right.
What the bullshit going on? What happened?
Well, you know, he probably, I don't know, he may not have some of his videos labeled right, because you know they really strict about if you ain't got a label that's for not for kids and stuff like that. So it could.
And you got to make sure one thing that I just want to know why on his end, because a lot of people don't realize they have to have a Google AdSense account. They've got to have a website. You got to make sure your videos are labeled appropriately for the general, you know, if it's the general audiences or not, so that
you got to have a website. That's the first time I'm hearing that one.
Well, how else will you be able to activate your Google AdSense?
It's the thing on you. It's the thing on YouTube there. You got to activate.
So
I know about the AdSense, but I know website. Like I gotta have a separate website.
I thought. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is a teachable moment for myself. But I thought in order for you to have a Google AdSense account, you had to be associated to a website.
I don't know.
I have an AdSense account, so
how?
I don't have them on my other channel.
How are you generating money off of it then?
Huh?
How are you generating money off of AdSense if it's not linked to an actual account for advertisements to go through?
Well, they just told me to link my Facebook to it.
Oh.
You can have AdSense on Facebook?
That's how they had me put the link in, because I don't have a website, and that's on D-Star Hairstylist page.
Well, see, you see how you just learn shit.
Yeah, I mean, I plan to have a website, but it's like that's an extra task and something to maintain. So I'm like, I ain't rushing for nothing else extra.
I mean, I'll definitely have to check into that. You know.
Oh, he said D-Main is saying probably because he used Megan's song in his intro, so he's about to re-edit that. Plus, he screen recorded Nikki and Megan live to get his watch time and views up. But
that typically would mean that one particular. Well, if your
watch time is connected to it, is that what it is?
I don't know about that, but I would say that if it's in your intro video and it's a copyright claim on it, nothing would ever be monetized because of
I get that. Yes.
So
I'm like, I
don't understand him not monetized just because of the intro. I could see his content never getting monetized, but he should be available, approved for monetization. And I thought they were too. I'm sorry.
Because I have 2 videos that were copyrighted, but I'm leaving them because I want the watch time. And I'm like, once I get monetized, then I'm gonna pull those things down because I ain't trying to make nobody no money. Nobody else.
That's what I said I was going to do too, because the only thing that'll happen is once you get monetized on those particular videos, you won't get the money for it,
right?
But the artist would. And I'm really not fucked up with that, to be honest, because it is their material. Like, I'm not really mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it doesn't affect my authentic original content.
Yeah. I mean, I need to profit from it in some way, and at this point it's helping me with watch time, so I'm okay with that. Yeah. But once I'm monetized, I don't really want to make money for somebody that I don't benefit from.
You're just going to inactivate though, right? You're not deleting, right?
No, I'll just make them private.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because that'll affect your stats if you deactivate. Okay, cool.
And see, it notified me saying that I've already surpassed my watch time that I need.
Yeah,
so now
me
I
too.
just gotta focus on viewership.
Yeah, I'm at 50% now. Well, shit, I'm probably higher than that now, but I was at 50% prior to today.
With that video.
Wait, what's that?
I was about to say you probably higher than that with that video.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna be looking at all that tonight before I go to bed because I'm out of the loop because I've been working all day and then came home and got on this live, so I haven't looked to see how it performed or is performing.
So yeah, it did say that you can use Google AdSense ads on Facebook following the AdSense program policies. Okay, but they look like they posted out there like in 2020. But okay, I'm gonna check it out. Oh,
Oh my God! You do have a mute button.
That could have been a whole incident. Because they could have changed the terms, but I feel like they should tell you why. So you know, it's kind of strange, and I'm curious so that we can all learn from it.
Because that's my because that's actually my biggest concern. I'm like, I am grinding, and when I hit that 1,000 and that 4,000 watch hours, I want my monetization. I don't want no hiccups. I don't want to find out, oh shit, I didn't know this. Like, don't play no games with me.
Oh, they're gonna play them games with your ass.
Please don't say that.
That part. Oh, bitch, it is 10:45. Look, y'all, I act like I ain't got nowhere to be. Love y'all. I gotta go to bed.
All right, Stevon.
I love you, Stevon.
I ain't heard that water run yet, so I'm make sure them hands get clean.
Yeah.
Stevon, real quick, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at the Savon Experience on Instagram, Facebook, and you can also search for it on YouTube. So, and I also have Saturday Night Social Club at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So hopefully you'll come through.
All right. Thank you.
Good night, Pumpkins. Cute
Good
show.
night.
Bye, Governor. Your eating ass. Get on.
D-Man is saying that it took 3 years. No, it took like 3 of them. What is he saying? It tell you it took some years, like 3 of them. But either way, he's happy, and then it's another income. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is like growing that additional income till it takes over. I'm like, when I can make as much as what I'm making now from my corporate gig, really a little bit more, then I'll consider leaving. And then I'm gonna really be grinding. Y'all gonna be like, he crazy. He posting every day.
Grinding. You have to be consistent. That's right.
Grinding.
He got 12 channels and he posts to each of them each day.
Okay, I ain't gonna look at every one of them. Hey,
there you go. I was wondering where you were.
Hey.
Were you eating that cake? Is that why you couldn't get online?
No, I ain't ate cake yet.
You didn't?
I went out.
Eat the cake, Anime. Eat the cake.
I went. I'll tell y'all about that later.
See a man about a horse?
No, I didn't go see a man about a dog, but goddamn it, I seen a man now.
Yeah. What are you eating? What is that?
A Wendy's double stack.
Damn. Oh, hungry.
Go. You're going to have to stop having these midnight snacks online with us, because it then, like, I was not even thinking about food. This was going to be my dinner.
Look, they done got me drunk, and I was like, what the hell?
Oh, I could go for some Wendy's. Maybe I'll have that tomorrow.
I got a small frosty too. Hey y'all.
Oh, I love a good old. Which one, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Of course. I just was making sure. But that was the only right answer.
That vanilla one is a farce. That's bull.
Yeah. It's a waste.
Well, y'all can cuss me out because I had Chick-fil-A and I ate every bit of it because it's the only chicken that don't bother my stomach. Zaxby's bother my stomach.
Well, yeah, because they use what is it? Yeah.
That Zaxby's though, baby. That Zaxby's ain't having me.
Mister, didn't you upload a video this morning?
Yeah.
I uploaded that
All
Tim
right.
Norman. That
So
Tim
He,
Norman.
y'all make sure y'all catch Mister who uploaded a video this morning, Vale who uploaded a video this morning, Gadget Bridget uploaded a video this morning of our adventure at Benihana's. If y'all missed that,
Oh, she
so make
always
sure
somewhere
y'all
eating.
look.
Hungry
Hey,
girl, always eating. Girl, every time I get on, watch your video on Sunday, she be at somebody's kitchen eating. I was like, damn. I wish I had it like that.
it's called Brunching with the Star
Mm-hmm.
on Sundays.
Well,
On
you
his
sure did. You sure did. You sure did take it literally, then, girl. Cause
I
you
always
be
get on brunch on his channel.
having a whole branch on his channel. I feel like she been making me hungry. Got me over here jealous. I'm over here
And
eating pop.
official D Star is gonna do this. The first person who comment on all 3 videos, and it's gonna show you the time that each person posted. I'm sending out a $25 gift card at the end of the month.
What?
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Can I qualify?
Okay.
No, you do not qualify. You're the content creator.
And I was like, the only, I was like, ooh, all I need to do is run the Go-Go's channel real quick because I haven't watched your video yet.
If I get 5 more subscribers, I'm gonna give y'all a $50 gift card.
No, that's too soon. Go-Go.
Let me go. Let me go.
Because I've already been debating. I'm like, I'm gonna do something, but I was like, nah, it's too early to do anything monetary because I gotta. I need to monetize my channel before I monetize my audience. Like, if y'all want money, give me
I got the
monetized.
money right now. Hey, I need 5 more subscribers.
No, the payoff ain't big enough. No.
$50 ain't good.
No, meaning for only 5 subscribers, they only bring you to 100. That's not moving the needle, so to speak. Like,
Okay,
make it when you know
200
at a certain point. Not yet.
Okay, goddamn
Speaking
it.
of milestones,
Yet. You wait.
I
Yeah.
got back, y'all. Because Twin said I couldn't do it. So it's the table.
What you gotta do though, Go is jump on some of these trends. Like it was so funny as I was literally had just finished editing and was uploading. My video was literally processing the upload on YouTube. I saw Mister's notification come up on my screen, and I said he already on it too. Like it's a method to this.
Yeah.
So and that's how Mister and I met was through the MJ Harris trend. I jumped on that. I was on the tail end. He was at the beginning of that one. And we both started, trending in our own little way.
Norman,
Wait, what's that, Bridget?
y'all talk about Tim on here?
Not really. Tim.
Oh.
Oof.
No, we were talking about insecurities and triggers.
Triggers.
And what was y'all triggers? And what was y'all triggers?
Go ahead and recap, D, because I'm tired. That was a lot. We talked a lot, and Savon jumped on, and we talked more.
Who jumped on?
Savon.
You gotta look at the
joined the
playback.
conversation.
You gotta look at the playback.
Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot. We unpacked quite a bit.
We wore
everything from childhood insecurities to adulthood, friendships, family, dating. We ran the gamut of it.
Yeah.
I think we unpacked it pretty well.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm at the end,
It's okay. They always say better late than never.
Yeah, you was getting your drink on.
What you were drinking?
I was drinking Tito's and grapefruit.
I don't really like grapefruit like that. I'll drink it, but I don't really. Yeah.
I love it, as you can see.
Was there a special occasion?
No, I actually went to go meet one of my friends. He's like my brother. I call him like my brother. And and then I seen some of my friends from work that don't work for my company, but work for the same company, but we work for other companies. So I sat down and talked with them. And I know one of the guys, he's a cute dog. I ain't know all the rest of them was cute. I was like, oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
So So one started buying me a drink, the other started buying me a drink. It was like a battle. I was like, come on, yeah, come on, come on.
D-Star remind me of a Q.
Fight for my attention.
I could have been a Q.
Yeah, like now that you, I mean, when she said that, I was like, wait a minute, D-Star remind me of a Q.
I was like, yeah, fight for my attention, you guys. Yeah.
Or a Kappa. I don't know. Wait a minute, I might have to take that.
I saw some Kappas too tonight. They was there tonight too.
Maybe D-Star's a Kappa. I don't know you well enough yet.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Jury's out.
He still got them light skin. Yeah, Kappa.
It was kind of like that, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The paper bag test.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find some snacks.
Some snacks. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And now I'm sleeping. Oliver got in his bed over here in his little thing. He looking at me like, what the hell's going on here?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pressure to like do some more editing. It ain't happening tonight, but I'm like, I gotta get some more videos edited.
Well, as soon as I learn how to edit, then I'm going editing. I'll be up late at night like you when I learn how.
You need to get on that Pen Master and get to work. That's why I started, and it's pretty simple once you start navigating. And there's videos and stuff on YouTube to help out.
Well, I'm a busy gal.
That's why I was up to. I'm a busy guy, so that's why I was up to 2 a.m. to try to make it happen.
So, Bridget, since I have you on the panel, how did you overcome some of your insecurities in your adult?
I think I overcame my insecurity. I became her. Because when I got there, I was like, they was like, oh my God. Yeah, I was like, I am. Hey. I mean, that's wrong. I mean, that's bad, but that's really how it happened. I was cool in school, not elementary school though. Everybody thought I was ugly in elementary school.
So high school was your heyday?
I ain't gonna say it was my heyday. It wasn't like that, but I had a lot of friends.
Like Candy Burris?
Candy was in the middle.
And I was kind of teasing about escapades.
No.
Mister, what snack you got?
Huh?
Mister.
Yeah, gonna make me
snack? Oh, white cheddar.
Smart food. Oh my God!
Nice.
These are my favorite popcorn ever. That's why it's so handy. Because I was snagging on them last night and I never put them back in the kitchen.
Yeah, but he gonna get his
I don't care.
His mama gonna be like, "Where my damn smart food?" Oh, come on. Your mama know. Mama, you got your shit.
Stop being a snitch all your life.
Don't be a what? Don't be a snitch.
Don't be a snitch all your life.
Mama,
I love that white food. That smart food popcorn is banging.
This is all I eat. Like all I eat when it comes to popcorn.
That white cheddar is everything. I'm being very, very honest.
It don't got nothing in that lane. That lane is nasty.
Oh, and looking back because I forgot. You see that?
What is that?
Popcorn and potato chips mixed in that. This is ghetto mix right here.
So y'all, let's see if my friend guy I met tonight. Let's see. Oh, he did.
Let's see if you're who?
This guy. My friend.
Where the guy at?
At his house, nigga. What the fuck you doing? What to me? Where he at? He ain't here.
Tell him you want him to come over and eat your uchi.
You think I'm that kind of girl?
Call him and tell him that you want him to come over and eat your uchi.
Tried it though. He was like, I was like, oh, I gotta go get me something. He was like, I'll make you something to eat. No.
Okay,
What
he
is
be like, hey baby, you
Bambi
gonna let
talking
me eat
about?
it?
Now I might say yes once he starts saying, I'll pay your rent. And then I'll be like, oh, hey. But y'all, look at my cake.
He gonna be out of he gonna
You better
you
quit
made that?
showing me that cake if
What
you
is
ain't
that,
gonna
red
eat it.
velvet?
Yeah, it's a red velvet pound cake. Oh yeah, I gotta do my video.
Oh, that's why you just said you're gonna do a review on it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
You
I left
working
the
from
what's in the.
I was
from
thinking
home
about
tomorrow,
doing
right?
that when you
Yeah,
first.
but he put it in like this shrink wrap, so it kind of is like I kept touching it and I smell it. It's all moist and.
You working from home tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to get on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Who get on the road?
Ooh.
Me, come up there and get a slice.
Boy, you ain't not driving no to have no goddamn slice of goddamn a fucking pound cake. Oh my god.
Let me get on the road and drive to Duval. I'm coming
Well,
to Duval.
if you come do okay. Well, come on. It ain't nothing here, but come on.
I'll pay. I'll pay for the food. I'll come down. When we gonna eat at?
Well, since you say you're paying.
So what? My son went out. What you said?
I said since you say you're paying, then
Mm-hmm.
I have to look up a couple of things. But yes.
Mm-hmm.
Child, I like to go eat good. I don't care about no damn price, honey. What we going to eat?
Oh, we could go to we can go to this one little chop house place that is so good.
Child, since they've been roasting my ass, talking about I spent $3,000 on some damn rims.
Also, now what?
Rims for Moet, my car.
Okay, speaking
You
of
bought
rims,
rims for your car?
I ain't want to say nothing, but I really think I need to get some either rims or what you call them things. What are the things that go on your tire?
Spinners?
The thing that keep the air in.
Because there's some that already came with some, and so I seen another car.
Oh, wheel locks.
Well, whatever. I seen another car and they had black ones, black rims on there. So I'm like, oh yes, Bridget, you look cute with those.
What kind of car you got?
Outer Cooper.
Okay, come on, Audi. Look.
I'm an old man now. I kind of just like my factory rims.
I mean, I have mine too, but I don't want the rims that I don't know.
Now mine actually look really nice, so I'm cool with mine.
What kind of car you got, Bill?
Chrysler 300.
I like the Chrysler.
That's a good car.
I wanted. Look, I wanted a BMW Renault. Then I wanted an Acura MDX, but my budget said I can only afford a new Honda Accord, so that's what I got.
I got a friend who got one of those. It's nice, MDX.
Yeah,
Hold on, y'all. I got a text. Hold on.
I like to ride high.
What kind of high?
I want to be high up, thrown up in the air, shaking like you just don't care.
Like you on a table? You like to be at the height of a table height?
That's right. That's right. But no, I'm finna trade my car in though. They got them good deals going on, so I'm finna trade my car in. Moet finna go bye-bye.
D-Man say he's into Camaros. I got in a Camaro over many years ago. Hey, Zylan. I was petrified. I felt like I was claustrophobic. It was too low and everything was just on top.
My car now, because I came from a big truck. I came from an Infinity X80. So coming down like that, I'm like, oh, like dang, I can really feel every little crevice and bump.
You probably got no big wheels on it.
Big wheels keep on.
You got no big rims on it.
Hey, Zylan.
Hey, go.
Yeah, I need me a crossover, like an Acura RDX or something.
Now I want me a big truck next. I got an Ford Explorer, but I'm kind of over it.
I like the new Ford Explorer.
My
That's
dog
cute.
is so funny.
I need
What
to
is wrong with him? What is wrong with him?
I want
Look
it.
at Oliver.
I want a little Mini Cooper with my ass too tall, child. I really look gay.
Little crazy butt.
You said
Child,
what?
I want me a Mini Cooper, but I'll be looking gay as hell in that big
Well,
Could you
ass.
first of
even
all,
fit in
your
it?
big ass ain't gonna be able to fit
Why
in the damn.
your
Oh
tall ass?
God.
That's why I said my ass can be looking gay as hell by my big ass trying to see him squeeze my tall ass to a damn Mini
I don't
Cooper.
even think you could fit in it to look gay because I don't think you could get in
Yeah,
it.
I don't think he can fit in it.
Oh,
Look,
I
me
can
and me
fit.
and D Star, me and D Star thought about you because we was at the sex store,
Oh,
and and we was going into this one little
why y'all
part.
had to think about me for? Why y'all thought about me? Why y'all couldn't think about Zion or evolution of bed? Why I had to be associated with
Why
sex?
did I be thinking about me for?
First of all, you want if you would have let me finish to tell you what happened, then you would just be quiet.
Man,
So anyway, we was at the sex store.
Oh,
Right.
what?
And we was thinking
Okay,
about you
man.
because it was so low. Like the rest of the store was like 9-foot ceilings or whatever. And then we went to this one little part and it was like this, like low. Like you would have had to like duck down to go. And I don't even think he couldn't even stand up in it, could he? D-Star. He couldn't
No.
even stand
oh,
up in that one little part.
I'm used to
It
bending
was so
over.
low. You would have had to duck down like this.
Well, it was enough of stuff for you to bend over.
Oh. I wasn't gonna say that. I didn't say that. I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't thinking nasty.
Oh my gosh.
I have plenty of experience in that department.
I wasn't thinking nasty. I was thinking that you wouldn't be able to fit underneath the little thing. That's all I said.
I'm dead.
I'm mad as hell because I went to Walmart and tried to go buy some more of this popcorn and they was out, so I had to get Doritos. The what the flavor in the blue bag called?
Oh, Cool Ranch.
Yeah, Cool Ranch.
I like Cool Ranch.
I don't like ranch.
I like Cool Ranch Doritos.
It's the only Dorito I can tolerate. I can't tolerate no other
I
Dorito.
don't like ranch.
I got a whole thing of nachos that I bought in individual bags that's still in my pantry. They just sitting there.
Well,
I told you, Mister, I only like original of everything.
I finally got
Even
my
those
TV mounted.
Plain Jane, you
Oh,
just plain
nice.
Jane.
Yeah, he is.
When they put your TV up?
Yesterday.
Sweet.
And my pool is purple tonight. Purple rain.
Oh, that's cute.
Purple rain.
I can't.
Can y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
Purple rain.
That's nice.
Purple
I'm gonna come
rain.
down there for real, Bridget. Though I'm serious.
Okay, it's only 5-hour drive. Come on
Right.
down.
And it's only a 2-hour drive. So
It's
when you
only
there, let
like
me
I think
know.
it's only
We
like
there.
4 hours. I think it's only like 4 hours for
Oh
me.
yeah, it is because where
Yeah.
you are. Yeah. Uh-huh. Come on down.
Yeah.
And
We'll
I
all
do
be
the
up in
11-hour drive.
Duval. Oh, Jesus,
You
11
gonna
hours.
come? You
God
gonna
bless
God
drive
damn.
America.
11 hours? Why you just
God
don't
bless
fly?
America.
I'm lying. I don't
You
drive
can
like that no
fly.
more.
You can fly
I
for
was lying. No,
$100.
Cause
I'm lying. I don't drive like that no more.
driving
Oh,
to
I was about to say
Nashville was
because
bad.
I was gonna say the tickets
I
are cheap
barely
right
want to
now.
drive 2 hours some
You
week.
can fly from Chicago to Jacksonville for $100. The way the airlines set up right now.
My rule of thumb is anything over 3 hours I ain't doing by myself.
Can't bring no plus one. Everybody say I'm just playing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring snacks too.
Oh Lord.
I'll be sure to bring snacks.
Yeah.
What Bambi doing? I want to tease Bambi. Oh, nothing.
Dying there on his knees somewhere.
Man, what? Let me get off of here.
Now what lie did I tell you? What lie was
Oh my
told?
God.
Child,
Bambi,
he
why
video
Mr. coming for you?
child, he video recorded himself with somebody right about now. Look,
Yeah.
Bambi finna read my ass for filth.
Yes, he is. I'm gonna laugh at it.
Let me see what they said in the
He
comments.
finna lay me out,
I'm
Casper
trying to figure
Sharp.
out what these start talking about with these 58 DM messages he ain't got energy for. What that mean?
I don't feel like opening them. They still sitting on pending.
It could be business.
Uh-uh.
Hold
D-Man,
on, which the one
I
in the
don't know.
green bag?
I don't know, D-Man. I don't know. You gonna be you. We gotta see about you. They say they're gonna put you on the cookout list, D-Man. We gonna when we gonna have a cookout. But I will tell y'all this: they just put a green egg outside. That
Come
shit is
on, green egg.
You mean green egg?
it's a
What's the
smoker,
green? Oh,
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Oh.
and it looks
hold
like
on,
a
who
little
disappeared?
like a green
Oh,
egg.
Those things are expensive, aren't they?
Exactly, and they just put one out the other day, like literally by the
what
pool,
I
and I'm
tell
like,
you? Hey there,
y'all better
Hey
lie.
girl,
man.
you just talking
Hey,
about
Oh
cousin
no, ma'am.
Bambi?
Don't hate
Hey,
me.
best
hey,
friend.
No,
cousin
ma'am.
Dave.
No, ma'am. No,
Hey,
ma'am. You might want to
damn
put that dry ass popcorn down. No, she didn't tell me I was on my knees and she over there on the toilet having a whole
I
session,
did not
girl.
say that.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Girl, you see
goodness.
how the girls try to be cute and hide their hand, honey? Mm-mm. First of all. And that was why I used to didn't like to suck dick on my knees because of that stereotype. But now, bitch, done gained some weight,
Ooh.
girl. I can't hold that eagle position for as long as I used to, bitch.
Oh, oh,
I'm dead.
oh, not an equal position.
Oh my
That's why I used
god.
to didn't like that. I was like, because the girls be like, oh, your knees getting black if you suck dick on your knee. I'd be like, girl, I don't even get on my knees. I stay in a good
First
old
of
eagle
all,
position.
look, I had to sit. I just rather just
No,
sit down on like a bar stool or something, or sit down on a stool before I be up here
Here,
sucking dick on my
here
knees.
he
'Cause that's gonna
go.
hurt.
Mm.
I'm
And
just
then these niggas
saying.
be so short, you can't even do that no more. I be like, girl,
Excuse me. Leave the
Oh,
short people alone, please.
oh,
they be shorter than you, Island child. I don't
oh,
know what be
Shorter
going
than
on.
me.
oh.
How are you shorter than me?
But
I'm
you know,
5'4".
but it be the short ones.
I'm
Not the
five
real
four.
short ones. And them shorts
It be
be
the
having them
short ones,
big
child.
things. They
Baby,
be
they be
having some big
stacked.
things.
Yeah,
Have you
man.
ever have you
Draws
have
be
you ever
heavy.
seen Shorty Mac? Bambi? There was a guy
Who is
named
it?
Shorty Mac. Go look him up. His name is Shorty Mac.
Is he a
MAC.
dwarf?
Mm-mm. He's
No.
real short, shorter than Silent, I think. And
Oh,
he's a
I
straight
seen this dude. He was a dwarf
he's a
child.
straight
He had a
porn
grown
star.
man penis, honey. I was like, oh god.
I remember that name. I just can't picture who it is, but I remember that name.
Shorty Mac thing
Oh
is
wait,
so
I do
wide.
know who
I
it
don't
is.
It's
really
He
be
got
like
like a
into
really.
porn stars like
He's a
that.
little kind of thick, but he got a real tight body.
he got kind of like a real tight body,
Look
but
at
he's real
Vel.
short and he
Vel know
got
who it
real
is.
thick. Like his
Yeah,
his thing is so thick, it's got so much width to it. I be seeing
yeah.
wondering in my head, like, bitch, who you finna stick with that? You finna touch somebody inside
So
of that
hold
Five
on.
ass.
Why
four.
you talking about I was on my
Five
knees?
four.
Didn't you say your hole was wide open and just fall in?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh,
my
you know I
Man,
don't
god.
forget shit.
God, I can't.
man, you know what? That's why your hole look like this popcorn bag now.
Oh, you were lying. You were lying. I've had sex one time this year.
Child, they say you be getting fisted.
Not fisted.
Child, if that was the case, it would be on camera, honey, and we don't have no video
Oh,
footage of that.
go 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 go.
Now
Didn't
I
we
have
see them in the
fisted
store?
somebody.
Girl, you gonna fish it.
Didn't we see
Who
them in
you
the
gonna fish
store?
it?
Some white man, honey.
See, all
And
damn
I didn't
white
even
man.
expect to do that, Chad. I was
Didn't
sitting
we?
there
Didn't we?
fingering
Didn't
him,
we?
honey, and
Didn't we see those
it
fists in
just
the sex
the
store?
fingers just
Oh
kept
yeah.
the fingers
Okay.
just
So
kept going in.
I know his booty hole
They
completely
got fists.
devastated.
They had fists in the sex
And you
store.
know what? He wasn't even loose. It's a dude. Actually, it's a dude I have a video with. He's into that too. He knows how to. There you go. That's it's gonna
Child,
sound more disgusting than it is, but
why people doing
zero.
I can't.
I don't. Did it have a handle on it or what? I don't remember.
I don't remember
why
the
people
handle.
it
why
just be
people be
like a
wanting to get
arm.
fisted
Yeah, it
for?
was a fist. It was a
Yeah, it
So
just be
fist.
what
like a
did
fist with an
what did you
Yeah.
arm.
feel? What
Fist.
did you feel
It
while
was
you
a
was in
fist.
there playing Doctor Surgeon
Fist.
in his
I mean, I
salon?
wasn't reaching around, honey. I wasn't in there making mashed potatoes or nothing, girl. I don't know.
He said some
It was
bacon
just,
and mashed
it was just
potatoes.
a fist.
Oh my God!
I'm
Not
dead.
bacon mashed potatoes. Yeah, ain't
And
nothing better than
I
Uncle
was
Dave.
being nice because I was trying not to hurt the dude, but he was sitting there enjoying it. So I was like, well, yeah. Mm-mm.
I'm
How much went
sorry,
in?
fisting.
How much went
The
in?
whole damn to the
Oh no,
elbow.
I didn't even get past my
The whole
wrist.
kit
Like it
and
wasn't all of
caboodle.
that.
The whole kit
Cause I
and
was
caboodle.
one, I was on the clock,
Oh,
Mm.
but
Child,
Lord.
you can't tell me his boo boo hole, his esophagus ain't fucked up. Bitch, he done disconnected
For the sake of
something.
the company
I
that me and
mean he
baby
was
work for.
clean.
For the
He
sake of
was
the company me and
clean.
baby work for.
Oh, this was a different job.
Oh, good.
This was up to years ago.
I'm just kidding, G-Man. You can come
My hands,
too, boo
and I have big
boo.
hands too. So
Who got big hands?
That's why I know
It
his
was
shit was
a
dangling
joke.
and hangling.
Uh,
child, I wasn't reaching in there grabbing nothing out.
Child, you had to fuck that man up. Now he
He
can't ever
was
take business.
surprisingly clean for it to be spontaneous. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
the
he
girl
may as
should be
well.
ready, honey.
He taking whole arms going missing and shit around the United States. I mean, I'm just saying, damn.
That's because it was premeditated, baby. That's why.
No, it was just random. Like that was a very random in person hookup.
Oh.
Bill, can I fish you?
lies you tell. Lies and fairy
Nigga,
tales.
Child, Bell won't even let you put a finger in
If
him,
Bell
child.
did that, we
My
fighting.
twin is a
We fight.
top, baby.
Right. We fighting if he do that.
My twin is a
We
top.
throwing hands.
Oh, you said fist.
Right. Fist. Right.
I'm
That
like,
part.
fist? What
Look,
is a fist?
Bell,
He's
Oh
like,
my
wait a minute.
god.
Bell had dozed off over there. He woke up to what? Baby, his booty hole got the clenching.
Like this.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Baby, that hoe clenched up like, you want to do what?
No, I like my intestines. I don't believe in abusing them.
Baby, you gonna be needing a
Amen.
diaper. Somebody put a fist in you, baby. You need to walking around with a diaper for a while.
He said
Yeah,
he
yeah,
like his
exactly.
anus, the rectum, the intestines, the small and the large.
I just ain't never
Mm-mm.
understood that. I can even understand being peed on before I can
What?
being fisted.
Man.
Baby, it's nothing wrong with an old nasty golden shower, child.
Mister, if
Uh-uh.
we fish, do we use
Child, be
Robitussin?
yourself.
Do we use Robitussin?
Robert testing and piss. That's what it's gonna be smelling like. Robert testing and piss.
What?
A
It's gonna
bet.
be smelling
Ooh,
like Robert testing and piss.
it's good for your skin.
Oh my god.
I'm sure it is good for
What?
your skin. A lot of things are good for your skin. I mean, you need to put it on there.
Oh, you might want to take that same advice, boo.
I done fucked up my shit with all this
I done
white popcorn.
told you to try me. Look at you. You better be still for you trip and fall your big ass in the toilet. Hold on. Why everybody got their avatars? I'm not playing with you, hoes.
Ah,
Where Bridget go?
She
Where
put
Bridget go? Right. I was like, where Bridget at?
Bridget said she is not a part of this conversation.
She the one brought up the fisty.
Oh, did
Or she
she?
brought
Oh,
up the
never mind.
toys. Oh, that was D-Star.
Yeah, I don't know who brought up the fisting.
Look at D-Star message.
Okay,
And
just
here he go.
just a message wannabe.
Say Vago asked D-Star a question talking about some, how does he feel about being rejected? And I look, as soon as she said that, I looked dead in his
Ooh,
face. Yeah, I
ooh.
said you would
yeah.
ask D-Star cocky ass about some goddamn rejection. And I'm looking because I was waiting on his answer. I'm sitting here looking at his face. She talking about some what D Star. You can add to this conversation too. I was like, Chad, no, he can't. Girl, rejection. Where I was like, D Star cocky ass. Girl, he just sitting over there trying to think of a situation where he been rejected. Girl,
Child, that's that
girl,
Scorpio.
and I couldn't think of
cut it
one.
out. I was like, look at his old cocky ass sitting over there looking like oh
That's that Scorpio for you.
somebody.
Oh my goodness.
I can't. That's why I said, say my child, D Star don't pick a topic so he can make himself uh what I say.
Feel better about himself.
Right. Build his self-esteem.
I was like, wow, babies today. Oh, fine.
Oh my God.
He done picked the topic so all the fat hoes could feel some type of way. Child.
He's so ignorant.
With
I'm
his
not
little
gonna play with me.
skinny ass, his old skinny ass over here talking about he can't gain weight. Meanwhile, me and Savon over here looking like Mack trucks.
Damn.
Child.
Not
Mm-mm.
that, bro.
I'm
Not a
fix,
match up.
baby. I'm
Can we
over
give it up
here.
for one time for Silence showing off his little body today? I said, oh, he took head to toe shots, child. It's a new
Where?
day.
When?
Who's Island?
I
So,
was just showing nothing. I was just showing my shirt.
Zion,
oh,
what was you showing off?
I was looking at more
Nothing,
than the
my
shirt.
shirt. I was doing
What I
promo for my.
look? What I missed?
I was
Right.
just doing promo for my
I said,
friend.
look at Silent. I
And
said, it's the first time.
shirt
I
got
said,
together.
I don't
She
really see
designed
you
her
take
own
head to toe shots.
She designed
Baby Zion be over there trying to low key put his arms and chest in the video, child.
Whoa.
Who is you giving us midnight low temper vibes with these what you call them kind of lights? Where they with the dim lights? He over
I
there
only have
setting the
one light
mood.
on. I have one light on.
He said he feel
Mm.
like being in the, he said
Is
he
it a
feel like
red
being
light?
in the
Is it
dark.
they look like a
No,
sex light, child? What you got
no,
going on over there?
it's an orange light.
That ain't no better. He said I'm not giving the girls the red light special tonight. It's gonna be the orange light.
I want to know
That
when
ain't
D
being
Main. I
true.
want to know when D Main coming on the live. Cause D Main be everywhere. D Main, when you coming on the live?
I don't even know
Oh, I
he had
think
a
that he's
channel.
saran wrapped.
Say what?
Bridget, what you
Oh,
eating
You know,
now?
I was
saran
trying to
wrapped.
get to D Main's channel and I couldn't find it. Let me double check now.
He got one of them complicated
There's
names.
some
You can't
holes
try to
in
look
this
up.
Yeah,
house.
it wouldn't come up.
That's because of the house
I
problem.
did it two
Hold
separate
on.
occasions. I tried it.
Bridget, who you calling a hoe? I'm a lady.
There's some holes in this house.
I don't know you, and I just say you a lady and shit.
I'm
He
a lady.
said, I'm a lady.
I'm a lady
A lady
tonight.
of the night, child.
I'm a
Well,
lady wrapped up in
well,
saran.
I just found it.
It came right up for you?
Yeah.
What?
Let me try it
Did you put
again.
the apostrophe
D
in there?
Main.
Serve
D
his
Main was
goodies,
like,
honey.
Let me. I can't remember. Let me try it now. Maybe it was a bad night, bad couple nights. I tried it.
you have
Can
been
you hear me?
sipping on that wine too much. Yeah, we
Uh,
can hear you.
Can
Yeah,
y'all
we
hear
can
me?
hear you, cousin Faith.
Okay.
Hmm.
Man, the time song. Okay.
Child, we hear that mouth.
Here you go.
I'm sure you do. Oh,
Here you
let
go.
me get you together. You would never in your life ever call my mouth dry and
it
what you
came right
say?
up.
Dry and
I don't know.
oh yeah, I forgot about that Reedy dude.
I
Oh, you
told
tried to get
you
cute last
I did
night.
not.
You
I
look
tried to
what
get
wasn't.
cute last
happened.
night.
I did not say that.
What he tried to do was try to get cute when everybody was getting out the live talking about some your mouth is dry and what was
Girl,
the
that
other
wasn't
word she
me.
used? Oh girl, it was you. I said, oh, what you won't ever in your life do.
Somebody
They
else
said,
said
what
dry
that
and
mouth
brittle.
do?
They said
Baby, my
somebody else
mouth,
said
my
dry and
throat,
brittle.
or this ass is never dry, boo. Don't do it.
They said, what that mouth do?
Mm.
Well, I
What
can't
that mouth
vouch.
do?
You might can say these hands is dry, girl, because they don't get used a lot.
Oh,
That's about it.
Well,
Mm. Well,
well.
well.
you better get you
What you
together.
won't do, what you won't do.
Mm-hmm.
You seen the footage.
Uh, he said,
I
you
got
see the
them. I
receipt?
got
You
amnesia.
see the receipt?
That's okay. That's
But
why it's
let's.
recorded. You can go back and watch the playback. Talk about
It's
my
some.
goddamn mouth.
It's not. It's not
You
fell
sitting
out the
over there with
history.
that
D-Man
with
said
that
one day.
Fantasia mouth, child.
Oh,
Oh,
What you
oh
won't
my
do.
god! Oh my
There's some
god!
holes in this.
Now,
Oh my god!
All
the
right,
It's
girls are
y'all.
all right.
fighting.
I love y'all.
Nice.
Bye. I gotta go to bed.
Nice.
Bye.
You
all
do got
right.
some pretty fangs
All
too,
Bye,
right.
girl.
Bye,
Griffin.
y'all. Bye.
All right.
I'm mad he said that Fantasia mouth. Okay.
Vel, you found it?
So disrespectful.
Yeah, I found it right away. Maybe because I was doing it from my
I
cell
love
phone all
Fantasia,
the
first of
time,
all.
my iPad.
The disrespect.
It's all
Fantasia is
right.
the only person I really want to see perform
All right,
I
D
take
man, you
her.
got 3 new subscribers.
live.
You got 4 new subscribers.
She's taught me to be the embrace your mouth and everything, lips and all.
I already subscribed to you,
Hmm.
man.
You have some pretty fine teeth, though.
Ooh, here he go.
You do. You know, you never tear the girls down without building them up, honey.
I'm just
Oh my God. I'm not with you. I am
Hey,
not with
Val.
you.
What's going on?
Oh,
Look at him. Look at him
I
with
thought
trade
Tristan,
voice.
I
What's
thought
going
Tristan
on?
had, okay. I thought Tristan had scared you off the live chat with his whole entire arm and elbow.
Oh,
Wait, what? Huh?
I said because I asked you, can I fist you, and you didn't give me a response.
That was your response.
Right.
Oh,
well,
child, don't act like that you ain't gonna sit here and want it. Child, he just don't want it online when the camera turned off. He'll feel different.
well, excuse me.
First of all, Val ain't no child.
You ain't gotta sit here. You ain't gotta sit here and be a. You ain't gotta sit here and be a bottom and sit here and not want to be fisted. I know a lot of people that take dildos and all kind of foreign objects up their asshole, and they ain't no bottom.
You.
It's called fetishes.
And that ain't one of mine.
That's not a fetish.
Fisting ain't a
That,
fetish. Well, what it is then? Because
that
I
You
sound
need
like
said
to
dildos
enlighten
and
me.
that
stuff
sound
like
like
that. Now
constipation.
fisting.
That
You're
sound like
welcome, man.
That
constipation.
sound like backed up.
Nah.
Silent, do
You
you
either
wish to
gonna
be
be
fisted?
backed up or you gonna be
No.
diuretic.
One, do you know how short I am? That's the first thing. First, that's what not going to happen. Two,
D-Star, do you
I
wish to be
like
fisted?
I like to keep what I
Did
have.
you
Negative.
ask? Did you ask Zyla have he been fisted?
Yeah, that's foolishness. With my
Is
short
that what
ass.
he just asked you?
Yes, with my short ass.
You talk about
What
me
the
being
short ass
disrespectful,
got
calling
to,
him Fantasia. Now that was disrespectful.
what shortness got to do with being fisted? I know a lot of people can be short and be fisted.
I'm not getting fit.
Zyla, you 5'2"?
No, I'm 5'4".
You booted into it
That's
for a
still, that's
reason.
still short.
Bambi.
That's still
Oh, you
short.
saw me.
Like,
I
girl, that
saw
ain't no big
Ben.
difference.
I saw Ben.
You didn't even
That's
need to
why I
correct
was
me.
calling it. That's why I was calling it.
Oh, you saw that.
I saw it too, baby. Don't think you slick. I was like, the tall niggas always be trying to give you 2 inches shorter than you automatically own, girl.
Ah.
Zyla, every inch counts, child. We ain't gonna take that away from you, honey.
Well, I'm all legs. It's all legs for me. That's
We
the only
know.
thing.
Child.
That's the only reason. If it weren't for that, I'd be short
Now
as
the
hell
host
You
too.
know what?
out all of us on camera and the host ain't on camera.
Because I can, because it's my channel.
He busy. He
Look,
busy on his knees.
That's cute. I'm just saying.
D
That's
He
Star.
on his knees.
Had we not seen Tristan Cakes the other day, Chad, I would have thought his legs was attached to his back, honey.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That was
yeah.
actually impressive. It really was.
That's why I told the girl, I was like, oh, Tristan got a little bit more Debbie snack back there than I thought,
Yeah,
child.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh my god. I
It was a little
forgot.
bit. It wasn't a full wop, but it was a little. It was
Oh,
a little. It was a little WA.
Yeah.
oh.
It was a.
Yeah.
He got a little muffin top.
With a cricket letter P.
I'm dead.
I said, okay, come on, fat back.
Yeah,
Had a little. Had a little.
that's all them Oreos.
Not fat bag. Okay.
Child,
Girl, I'm at 200 right now. That's the most I ever weighed.
that's all them salty ass noodles.
You said Oreo.
Not salty ass noodles. Not them salty ass noodles.
You know you can't boil water.
Oh, I'm still waiting.
I'm
Look,
learning how to
while he
cook.
was trying to read me last night, what happened to this video you was supposed to be putting up today? You cooking, child?
Who?
Oh, it got sidetracked.
Mm-hmm. While he was over there trying to read me last night, girl.
But I do have I did
You know,
purchase a whole cooking book, a very expensive cooking book. Well, to me it was expensive. But nonetheless, though, I purchased Quiet Cooking Book. 'Cause I'm such a fan of Married to Medicine, so I was like,
I'm dead. Then you
it's
gonna put a
cool.
whole thing so we on the sideline. Chill.
And here he go. Look at these start look like he about to go steal something tonight, child.
He look like he about to go to sleep.
He about to end. That's why he did it. He like
Here
I'm
you
gonna
go.
put my face right in the middle so everybody can see me and put y'all
He
on.
want everybody to see his lips in that gold too, child.
You so funny.
Here you go. Here you go.
He want the light to hit that gold tooth just right from the computer screen.
Cooking with
Boy,
Child,
Miss
who is that?
What is that?
Cooking with Miss Quad Cookbook.
Cooking with
Yeah.
who?
Cooking with Miss
Take
sir,
that
Quad.
back
can you
to the
pull your
store.
house down, please?
What the world?
He gonna
Take
burn
that back to the store, child.
he gonna burn his house right there.
It's a legit cooking book. It's got recipes and everything in it.
I know, but you gonna
I
burn
know
the
she know
house
how to
down
cook.
to cook. You don't know how to cook yet.
Oh, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna take.
You make
Look,
sure you
they
put
got
your
the
stove
instructions.
temperatures on the right temperature.
They even tell you what temperature to put it on and everything, page by page.
Oh, I know the cookbook is,
Bambi,
baby. I'm just
what was the
saying.
Hmm.
name of that lady you said that be cooking?
Stove
Stovetop
top.
kisses.
I love stovetop kitchen.
I made her banana pudding, that banana pudding ice cream the other day. Actually, I'm about to go get some.
What
D,
about
she was
Tabitha
on.
Brown?
D, she was on Terrell show.
Yeah, that's why I saw
Okay.
her at
Give
when
me
she
a
was making
yellow.
that chicken.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
I
know
saw
who
her
she is.
too.
Okay, I follow her already. Okay, I ain't
Yeah.
never knew who she
What
Give
about
was.
me a
Tabitha
yellow.
Brown?
Cooking on me.
She just moved to LA.
Fabio, who?
So
Tabitha Brown.
Child, I can't be eating no vegan. I've been a damn
Well, I'm
became
gonna watch her
anorexic.
because then I don't need it. Then I'm gonna want to make
I
something.
follow a few cooking with Miss Caroline, and then it's a big lady.
Not a big
Uh,
lady.
she real big. She's uh,
Let me
He
get off
said,
here.
"Oh my
I
god."
didn't mean it like
He
that.
said she real.
Shut up.
Oh my
Because I'm trying to think of
I
her
was
name,
waiting
and
for
I
you to
can't think of
finish
her
to see
name.
how I should be taking that.
I
Okay.
wasn't being disrespectful. I was
Yes,
trying
he
to think of her
was. He said
name.
like the big, and then he said she real
Val,
big.
How
Val.
my big ass gonna be disrespectful to somebody else's
See, that's
big?
them insecurities that we talking about.
Oh,
Them
so what you
I know
trying?
you
So
ain't talking
what you
about
trying?
nobody insecure
So
while
what
he
you
talking
trying to
about.
say is that you
She
shape like a
said,
Buick?
Savon gonna ask this plan talking about something. Well, what's your
Hey,
insecurity? He talking about a
Shay.
mole under his eye. Chad, if that's the only thing on your body you could think of.
Yep.
So what you trying to say is that you shaped like a Buick too, Park Avenue,
I told you it was a Mack truck, baby.
with mud flaps and a spoiler.
All that.
D Man said don't do his girl.
It still ain't hurting.
D Man said don't do his girl like that,
You know
baby.
what? Your body. You know what? You remind me of
Who?
Santana. Y'all
D
both built the
Man.
same.
Who
What you say,
built like
Zolin?
Santana?
No, D
Y'all,
Don't
Man
do my girl like that.
him and Santana are both
Don't
built
do
the
who like
Who?
same.
that?
Who in Santana, Mister?
Who he talking about?
Santana, Santana is the dude, the
Right, I know who
non-conforming
Santana, but who built like Santana?
Bambi.
Chad, ain't
They
nobody
both
built
built the
like
same.
Right.
Santana.
girl, let me
No,
get
I
off
am not built
this.
like
I ain't
Santana,
cool with
child.
this foolishness.
That's a
No.
compliment.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
What am I gonna play with, Mister?
Why? What's wrong with Santana?
The girls are white.
Nothing is wrong with Santana. I'm just not built like her.
The girls
Girl,
are
I'm
What
built
you
white.
built
Ford
like?
tough. Ford tough.
What she built like then?
Who? Let me get off of here. I ain't fooling with your bitch.
Her new videos are cute. Have you seen her new videos?
They said her album. They said her album fire. I need to go
It's
play it.
cute. It's cute. She got a video with light skinned Keisha, and then she got another video that was real cute.
Shit.
One thing about it though, two things for sure. You can't tell me that that hoe ain't entertaining because every time her and
She
Carisha
is.
get on live together, Carisha ads, I be up there about to die. Young Miami,
I've never been
baby.
a fan of Shay's, but I was watching some of her videos yesterday when
Who?
she was inviting Shay.
Oh, we love Shay.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
well.
I was watching some of her videos yesterday. I was like, oh, okay. She was inviting Trade on her live.
Shayla Santana got a cute shade. That was a compliment.
It was.
Yes.
He trying to be cute because I told him he was built like Fantasia Child.
No, you
his
did
whole
not. You
mouth
said my
structure.
mouth.
Your mouth structure, girl. All
Shayla,
you
he
need
said
is
my mouth
all
like
you need is
Fantasia.
D Star, get your Marcel's and just carry him a good old top at the top.
He start petty as
And look
Shayla,
at D Star
Shayla,
messy
he
he gonna
ass.
put
said,
he gonna
Shayla, he
put
said I
the
got a
damn
mouth
picture
like
up.
Fantasia.
Just ignorant too.
I would say what D Star built like, but it nothing compares, child.
That's, I'm
Yeah.
listening.
No, he still look like Trey Love though. You look like you could be kin to his ass.
Who is Trey Love? I don't be knowing these
Look at
people.
He's an actor, like a YouTube actor.
Trey who?
Trey
Trey.
Love. It's a series. What was that series I told you about? D Star.
I forgot.
I have to look.
Who the
Let me
fuck is
see.
Trey Love?
He's cute.
I'm gonna tell Savon tomorrow that you say I got a mouth like Fantasia.
And she gonna agree.
Well, let me get out of here, champ.
My mouth is not like Fantasia. Like it, hit the like button.
Savon, look,
Hit
Savon
that
gonna be
like
like,
emoji and he'll agree.
Mister, you kind of do. Like that's all she gonna give you
What you trying to say? I got a
in
wide
her
mouth or
very proper
something?
tone. Very.
My mouth ain't
Well,
wide.
yeah, the foolishness. What the
I got a little
hell?
mouth. Oh,
That's
Oh,
that's Trey Love.
Oh, I was
I
gonna
was
tell
about to
y'all. Have
say,
y'all heard?
he start showing off. He know how to share his screen. Yeah, he's showing off tonight.
I didn't see no picture pop up.
You
You
did.
ain't see it?
And who was that?
Trey
Troy
Love.
I
Love, the
seen
person
the
that
thing go
face.
I'm
black. I
still
seen
trying to
him move the
figure out who Trey
screen.
Love is.
I still know who the fuck he is, but I
He's a
hope he face.
YouTube like web series actor.
Stripper? A YouTube stripper?
No,
No, that's
on
an
a, he's
actor.
on web series being
Well,
before.
he might as well be there, child. He was naked on the you know them little gay webisodes.
Not
Oh,
gay webisodes.
Not the gay web
Some of them gay webisodes be
I mean,
fire.
you know the girls that have a storyline, but it'd be like soft porn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Some of them gay webisodes be fire though. Some of them.
The one that he was on, it was cute,
I
but I
like the
think they
one. I like the triangle. The triangle's good.
I need to watch this.
See, I can never get into the triangle. I tried to get
That is
into
that the
it.
one? That's the one that's on the ballroom throwback.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I never watched it, but I mean, it pops up because I'm
I know you
That's
subscribed to
the
keep
first
him
saying
one.
you're gonna watch
That's
it, but you ain't watched it yet, man. I know what
the
you mean.
first one. The
Speak,
first
because I have
one.
other
It's
obligations.
like
I
a
was
lot
con-
of
Oh,
speaking of
but you
I'm
which,
want me
still
to
guess
on G
you
who?
want me to
status.
watch G status though, and I ain't got other obligations, huh? Is that what we doing?
Speak.
I didn't
Speaking
tell
of
you to
which,
watch G
though,
status. I thought you
Yes, you
told me
did.
you
You
was
and
already watching G
I
status,
would, but you said get caught up. But I have other obligations.
but
But
you
because my
already watched
friend
it.
asked me,
oh,
But you already
because my
watched it.
friend, let me,
oh,
because my friend asked me,
But you're already subscribed.
but you should be subscribed too when I mentioned it last time,
I'm
right?
subscribed. I've been subscribed to ballroom throwbacks.
So you should be watching, get caught up. Period.
That's how I
oh,
know about it because it pops up on my feed. That part.
ooh,
well,
child,
yeah,
y'all so assertive.
And
One
I
thing
still
about it, you and Tristan is not gonna get me together, girl. I don't know why you keep zooming in on that
I,
goal too.
I ain't got to get you together when you already
That
together.
calm down. I am together. Thank you,
Right. So I ain't got to get you together.
My
Period.
name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
baby. I'm together like good old meatloaf with that good bread on the inside, honey.
Hey
We ain't falling. We
Shayla.
ain't falling apart.
hey, Shayla. Oh, I don't have the cameras up anymore.
My
Mm-mm.
God.
Speaking of which, guess who I saw
how
show
we
up at
go
the
from talking
brunch?
about insecurities and all that to us reading each other?
Well, we've already covered insecurities. For those who didn't catch it, look at the playback.
Oh,
Girl, I don't know who he acting like that.
speaking of
All
which,
that damn
guess who
baby.
See
showed
how
up at the brunch?
see how he be trying it.
He
Okay,
doing it. He ain't slick.
he be trying it. I was like, you know what? Let me. That ain't my battle, chat. Let me go there and move off the screen, girl. Because I had a
Guess
whole lot to
guess
say.
who guess who showed up
hmm
at the brunch? And I didn't even recognize him because he looked shorter in person, but he looked taller actually on camera though.
Oh,
It
Damon,
was brunch.
at the drag brunch I be going to on Sundays that
oh
the
yeah.
field be
Who?
hosting. at the drag brunch.
That who be hosting?
The Sophia be hosting. Damon from Pose was there, and I didn't even recognize him because
Oh,
he looked so shorter in
Mm.
The
person, but
dude
on
with the
camera
box
he looked
cut?
tall. Damon from Pose is the
I
guy.
don't watch
The
this show.
um,
you
but
don't watch
Pose come
certain
on.
things.
I can't believe
Huh?
you don't watch
You don't
Pose. How
watch
you watch
Pose.
everything
I
else but
mean,
you don't
I've
watch
seen
Pose?
parts of it. I don't watch TV. Period.
Oh,
But Pose come on Netflix too though.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh damn! How many people
That's
get
not.
caught up?
Shit, I'll be on Amazon Prime watching movies, or I'll be on YouTube.
Speaking of which, I need to go cancel. I need to go
Amazon
cancel out
Prime be
all
having
all
some
these.
cute little shows too.
Mm-hmm.
I, I need to cancel out all these damn free trial subscriptions I've been sitting here and signed up for. They be charging my account.
Exactly, because Amazon Prime came with Metro Child.
Oh,
While you be over there talking about my Metro phone.
I don't be talking. Wait a minute, they be shading.
oh,
First
Lies,
of all, talking
lies,
about your Metro phone. I
lies,
ain't never said that about your
lies.
Metro phone.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't never said that about your Metro. They be shading down there in the comments talking about your Metro phone. I be focused on T-Mobile. Don't take that camera off. Don't take it off now. Put your big
What
extended head,
what time is
blockhead
this?
ass back on him.
Did y'all watch RuPaul's Drag Race when
no, I never watched.
Bob the drag queen was on there and he was talking about uh what's that white dude name that was on there? And they was in the workroom. She was like, I kid you not, in 5 minutes, this bitch is gonna say something smart and witty to me. And he was like, no, I'm not gonna say anything like that. And da 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 da. Bob was like, you just wait, baby. I give it. What's today? Thursday.
Wednesday. It's Thursday now,
It's
yeah.
about to be Thursday. It's Thursday for y'all. I give him till next Wednesday. This bitch gonna say something about my Metro phone, child.
I did not say nothing about your Metro phone. That was Shayla that said something.
Child, who live was we on? No, Shayla started talking about my Metro phone.
Oh,
Don't
look,
put
look
me
at
in
this
the screen.
messy
Let me
ass.
back up. Put me in the screen.
Look at this messy ass.
Well, Disney, all you gotta do is, well, if you have Disney Plus, you can get Hulu for free, pretty much.
You said all you gotta do is what?
I used to have
Well,
Hulu.
you can get a package with Disney Plus where you get Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu.
Oh, I need to look into
Ooh,
that. But yeah, I got Showtime, I got Hulu, I got Stars.
oh my God.
Uh,
You got Amazon?
I got,
I'm about to
I
get
got.
rid of Amazon though.
I used to have Amazon Prime, but I got rid of that, and I have Netflix. So I got four things. And I
And
used to
that's
have
fine.
Disney Plus, but I canceled Disney Plus. So right now, I
There's
Stars,
too much shit to keep
Showtime,
up with.
and
That's why I don't
Hulu.
have
That's
social
that's
media. I
why
don't
I
have
gotta
time
go
for
ahead and
everyone.
cancel it because it's gonna end up charging my card. That
I
shit
don't even see how
expensive.
y'all keep up with y'all YouTube and y'all social media accounts. I'd be like, girl, bye.
I
I'm
Yeah,
blame
not
social
that well
media.
anymore. I used to be up on the social media part, but it's hard to do both and work.
well,
I don't have time.
my Facebook BizBus or whatever you call it, my Facebook page with Mr. 6'8" just started taking off because I started paying for the boost to boost my posts and make them go viral. Well, not make them go viral, but make them reach more people and stuff. So my Facebook Mr. 6'8" page is probably more popping than my Instagram page. My Instagram page, I don't really use it much until I'm actually notifying people that I'm going live or that I got a
I don't even
video.
like accepting people to be friends on my Pornhub. I be having all these requests.
Oh,
Every now and then I just go through and just add hundreds of
you
people at
can't
one time.
understand why they don't and you can't understand why they don't be sending your ass friend requests.
They still do. Because every
But I'm
time I
saying,
go through and
but I'm
accept
saying you
hundreds,
can't
it just
understand
be
why though.
hundreds more just coming in.
But I'm saying you can't understand why though.
How would they know I don't accept friend requests unless they send it to me?
That so they're not able to see like your videos until they see your friend request.
My page is not private.
So that
That's how
mean
you
that
was
once
able
they
to go on there.
Mm.
so that oh
Uh,
I I don't
Well,
be on there. First of all, you got me
But
fucked up.
you looked it up. But you looked it up.
Girl, I mistakenly hit it. I was looking for
Lies,
something else,
child. Who lie?
and I
Look,
scrolled across
don't let
it.
me pull the
Mister,
receipt,
you
girl.
was over
Cause
there the whole
as
time.
soon as
And
P Bless typed it in the comments, girl, who your bald head ass go, them eyes got real big. Ooh, let me go. I'm like, damn. Can I get off of here first before you start
I
looking up
mistake
shit?
I
exactly.
mistakenly hit it by mistake. It just slipped into
Child,
my
you
You
phone.
didn't
hit it by
mistakenly
mistake.
type my name in because my name ain't no
Hey,
mistakenly.
wait, Mister, you hit it by
Mm-mm.
mistake.
Yes, I hit it by mistake. Like I hit it and then I fell into another video. So it's like I hit
Mm-mm.
that video and then that video went to another video. Then that video went to another video and it just started going by a playlist, child. And I said, well, let me just keep watching.
You hit it by
That's
what?
how
You hit it
I
by
hit it
what?
by I hit it by mistake.
Well,
It was by mistake.
I'm not playing with his bald head ass.
It was. It was by mistake.
They
Oh my
start come twist
god.
my
I didn't
hair.
even I didn't even
Okay.
realize it was you.
Well, how
I
what
need
what how
to.
did you, when did you realize it was him?
So I
Was that
realized it when I saw that Drew, all that
When you
Drew
saw
on
what?
it. When I saw all that Drew.
Oh, so you do admit that my mouth is not dry then.
No
Okay.
comment.
Because you said a few minutes ago, you said you had amnesia, girl.
No comment.
But somehow this mouth always
you
makes you
say he was
remember.
drooling?
Mister, you just be
Child,
You
I
say he was
sure
drooling
be
because you
Drew.
It
what?
wasn't drool.
It
It
what?
It was
You
a
wasn't
hit
lot
it
drool.
of
by
It was
what?
Drew.
slobber.
It was a
Cause you
lot
what?
of Drew. It was
Cause
the
you hit it
Drew
by
It
for
was
what?
me.
slobber.
It
Cause you
was
hit
the
it by
Drew
what?
for me.
You
It was the
cause you hit
Drew for me.
it was the jewel and you hit it by what?
I hit it by mistake and it was a Drew for me. That
Mm-mm.
wasn't no slobber, bitch. You was drooling at that point.
Tristan, go get you some Carmex, boo.
Yeah.
You was biting your lips.
So
Mm.
what?
You was biting your lips.
Mm-mm.
Go get you some Carmex, boo.
I ain't need none. Your drools was sufficient for both of us.
girl, the shade is wrong with me.
He was. Go look at it. What lie was told?
None. And it wasn't drool, it was slobber. Look at these
Oh,
stars.
same
I
difference.
can't stand you.
Spit, drool, slobber.
He gets on my nerves.
Child, we all call it different things, but it's still one thing at the end of the day.
It was slobber. And you know why it was so much slobber? Because his balls was musty.
Oh,
Here we go.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you for coming. Girl, I can't.
Oh, Zyla, what you not gonna do is act like, oh, here goes Shayla.
That's an old message, child.
I didn't
Shayla
even know
probably,
she was in here.
Shayla probably went to bed, child.
she popped in and popped out.
Where's she at?
She probably went to
Hey,
bed.
Shayla. Oh,
You said it was musty though.
Oh my god, here you
child,
go.
because she heard you talking about, I love a musty
What
No,
musty
bottle.
got to do with you?
Oh
What
my
musty
god.
got to do with slobbing them though? So what? You
Because it
just
makes
you
my
was
mouth
afraid
water.
to sit here and put it in your mouth? Oh, it make your mouth water. So you saying that you turned on by the musty balls allegedly?
I'm
That ain't
good.
no alleged.
Well, that's what D Star put up.
You said it wasn't what?
It wasn't alleged.
Child, you better spray some lavender or something on there first.
Some what?
Some lavender.
Lavender?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. That attract bees.
I just can't.
Well, you doing some more editing tonight?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you done
No.
for the night, huh?
Oh God, yes. I got an
Child,
8
he
a.m.
too
meeting. Mm-mm.
he too busy listening to
Child,
fisting
they'll be
and
sitting over there
everything
just
else.
taking all the tea in,
Okay,
honey.
just taking it all in.
I forgot he was even sitting there.
It's
Velma just making faces the whole time.
So, Vel, why don't you like to be watched?
mm,
Oh,
here you go.
I don't know. I'm more of a love maker. I mean, I like to, F too, but I'm just like one
So
on
if me
one
and D Star wanted to sit in the corner
and watch me
and
then with
and
someone
eat
else.
popcorn, yes.
So then there's four of us in the room.
I'm
What?
trying to watch it from the. I'm trying to watch it from the back.
Child, y'all are not social distancing.
Girl,
You
dang.
know, like when you watch pornos, and then I hate the cameraman when the cameraman don't be getting none of the good angles. I'd be like,
I do too.
child.
Oh, that.
I'd
Yeah.
be like, swing around to the back. I'd be wanting to see the ball swing and
I
everything.
like
Like,
under. I like missionary from the back,
Oh
like the
my
angle from the
goodness.
back.
I hate when they be showing the faces and it just be the faces. I'd be like, girl, I don't want to see this bitch moaning all in my camera with her hot
Yeah,
breath fogging up the lens.
and I
Girl, move
don't
the
like doggy style where the camera is like away and the body's back up here, and you're
right,
getting the
and you
that
can't see
from
the dick or
afar. I'm
nothing.
like, what is this?
Right. Are you talking about like the amateur stuff?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay,
I don't
yeah.
like that.
Most of those I don't
Look at
care.
this star like he ain't ever been no cameraman before. Nah, he shy.
Right, he was
Ooh,
just saying he likes to be watched and captured. So I'm clearly
well,
aware,
I don't mind being
but he
D
watched.
doesn't,
star know he done been hired to be a cameraman.
and he's
Mm,
had cameramen in the room too. I think
Right, I'm
for
good
the
that
at
gallery.
part.
I don't mind being watched in a controlled environment.
what happened.
In a controlled environment, I don't mind being watched.
What is a controlled
I'm
environment?
surprised you
That mean
Scorpio.
that means I got control of how I'm being viewed and
Let
stuff.
me
And
turn
I
this
can say
fan.
when to stop.
Well, you are a Scorpio, Mister. We're not surprised.
Oh, I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would film if I wasn't so
What you
paranoid
say?
What you
about
paranoid about?
That's why
footage.
you gotta use your own phone, Val. You can't
What you
have things
paranoid about?
I don't trust it.
What you?
I got an
Wait.
iPhone, everything on the cloud all over the place. Syncing
Okay,
across
Where?
devices. No way.
That's one of the
Where?
reasons why I never wanted to get an iPhone when they had that big hack.
Not on the phone. It's on an SD card.
Yeah, but then somebody I accidentally insert my
You
naked one
accidentally
in
insert what?
the
You
veil.
accidentally
No, thank
insert
you.
what, Val?
It's their
Val,
huh?
what you
And next
accidentally
it's been
insert?
uploaded to YouTube, and my channel gets shut down, and I lose my millions of subscribers. And no,
Man,
thank you.
he's gonna walk past the girl like he ain't see what he said.
Right.
Yeah, we heard what you said.
Right.
What?
He said he accidentally insert.
You said shut your YouTube channel down.
Yeah, if somebody accidentally
Well,
upload.
well, you know that link in the description bar that says OnlyFans / Evolution of Veil.
Well, I do have one of those. What you
You
saying?
have to subscribe. They won't be able to get the footage unless they
Val, you got an OnlyFans?
I do.
oh, here we go.
You must
I
be
did. I
post.
created one a couple weeks ago.
Oh, oh, you uploading jack out videos?
Oh my god, I can't.
I haven't started yet.
You haven't started
I mean,
yet.
I heard people are into feed and everything else. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure this out.
Into what?
Yeah, people are
Feet.
into feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, feet. Oh, you got some nice feet.
People are into
Oh yeah, I
hands.
think I do.
People like hands too.
Let me see.
Oh,
Uh
he
Turn them around.
Not he just picked up his feet
oh
like that.
my God, he
You too
just
far
said
from the
it.
camera, Val. I
Oh
didn't
my
think he was gonna
God.
do that. To be honest,
I was
He
surprised
just,
he did this, Val.
you know,
I was
Val,
reading.
Val
I
so
was reading,
prudish,
so you're liable
child.
to get me to do a lot of things.
So,
he just
Bambi
threw them
brings
feet
up,
up there.
Bambi brings a lot out of people.
I was not expecting you to do that. I was like,
Okay,
oh,
Bambi brings out a lot of
look,
people.
you saw how flexible he was. Did you catch that,
Okay.
D star?
okay, I saw that. I
That's
know
what
Baby,
I'm
that's the first
baby,
thing
that
I
leg
noticed.
came up.
Up.
Have you seen you know on the Dancing Dolls, do you watch the one from Miami when she was telling the girls when they had the little preview thing, she was like up.
Up. Okay, up. Pronunciation up, baby. He threw that leg up there quick.
Hmm.
So I would have still been struggling. My
Mm-mm.
tall ass.
All right, Bill. Got them
Can you
flexible
do
like a
that one more?
presser, honey.
Can you do
Just
that one more
just when you
time?
think you know me, I throw you a curveball. That's what I
Can you
do.
do that one more time?
Yes.
No,
I think we need an encore.
Oh my god.
you can watch the replay, as D
Right.
stated earlier.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Zylan, do you like to be watched?
Nope.
Why?
I barely like people knowing I'm alive. You finna
He gonna close the blinds. He gonna close the blinds, close the door, close the
Lord.
closet door, turn off the TV.
As y'all can see, I still got a little work to do with Silent. We
You ain't
gonna
got to do nothing with
we
me.
gonna what's that song? Break every chain. We gonna
Oh,
break you out this.
Tasha
we gonna
Cobbs.
we gonna break you out this shell,
That ain't got nothing to do with this shit. That means I don't trust
baby. Baby,
you.
we gonna crack this shell and just go on and bust you out, y'all.
That means I don't trust these hoes. That's all.
oh, he said he don't trust
Mm-mm.
it. That means that when he get out of bed, he getting up with a sheet on, wrapped around. He closing doors,
You don't
closing
even like to
closet
be
doors.
naked,
What? Naked in front of somebody?
huh?
What you mean?
So
Naked in front
basically,
of
so
somebody?
basically, after you get through having sex, is you gonna walk around naked around the room, or get up or like lay there naked, like butt ass naked, or you gonna get up naked and let the person see you walk around in the room naked as you walk to the bathroom to go take a piss or something?
I'm
Baby, you
not
talking about after sex,
asking
child? When I open
you.
the door, she don't have nothing on. Okay,
Oh,
I've done that before, but
I can't stand somebody when you hook up with them and they be fully dressed. I remember I had hooked up with this dude. I told
wait,
him, because
what?
wait,
if we going for a hookup, I
what?
don't want you to be fully dressed. Now, if you have on some basketball shorts and a muscle shirt, but like, why are you dressed? And you knew
First of all, why are you having sex dressed
when
up?
I tell you I'm pulling up in the parking lot and you telling me your door number and all of that stuff or where to go, you should have been stripping at that point.
Well, maybe he wanted to like
Mm-mm, it ain't no
start
strip
the
tease.
finish.
You knew what I came here for.
Maybe he wanted you to put him down and stuff.
This wasn't no Netflix and chill, child. You hit
Cause
me up
I
because
like
you.
when somebody pull my pants down for me. Come on.
I like when a dude shows up and he don't have no drawers on and he pull his shorts down or his sweats down or whatever.
No, you got to put them
And it's
down.
just I don't want to see no drawers. Like I tell niggas to take their drawers off all the time. I like dudes that are commando.
Well, baby, I'm coming with Fruit of the Loom on.
Them loose ass drawers.
Not
I don't
for
know
me.
about that.
I know D is not having his
I'm so sick of D Star.
like he didn't have that interview with Jazz.
And D Star be the
Okay.
main one. He show up to the door with his pants around his ankles.
I could see him doing that.
Oh my God.
I've shown up to a few
Okay.
hookups like not recently. I was smaller, but I've shown up to a few hookups. This one dude I had on, all I had on was Tim's.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Like now you. So did
I
you show up? Did you show up to his door like that?
I'm done.
walked from my car like that.
Oh no, baby.
in the
Mm-mm.
dark?
Now in daylight.
So you
I've
ain't
I
done
get to
don't
come
both.
know.
to
I'm
my
asking because of him.
you ain't
I've
get
done
to
both.
come to my front door when
Like
nothing
I
but no
said, he
Tim's on.
said both.
Having my
I don't
neighbors
do
looking at you
both.
crazy.
But
I've
you know,
done both.
get somebody that won't do it in both daylight
And then
and
I got to explain to Beth the next day, next door. Beth nosy ass. Why
I'm
somebody was at
mad you
my
just
door
scrolled
butt
up to
ass
search for
naked.
that comment.
right.
Because that was 2 hours ago.
I know.
I got to explain to Kelly Ann and Becky ass why your ass was naked at my door the
No,
next
it
day.
depends. It depends on the neighborhood and stuff like that.
He gonna show up in you if you in the suburbs. He gonna still show up like that.
The what?
If somebody in the suburbs, you still gonna show up with nothing but Tim's on. Tell the
What?
truth. If,
Right.
I've done that several times. Or
Just the
child,
Tim's.
I'll get to
you'll
that
get
Tim's
door and
only,
then
mister? Just the
I'll get to that
Tim's?
door and just take my
Tim's
stuff off
only?
at the door before I
yeah,
tell them I'm at
Tim's
the door.
only. Tim's only, nothing else. You gonna show up straight to them
Okay.
folks suburbs, them
Okay.
white folks establishments over there.
Child, this nigga stayed in the hood. There wasn't no white people over there.
The hood is even worse because you know Negroes gonna be out late at
Be
night
up,
smoking
right.
joints.
Yep. They gonna
They
Mm-mm.
be
put
like, "Hey,
black.
dog, you got something you want to tell me?"
I had walked past this one dude. I had did that one night. I had walked past the dude, and then I ended up. It was weird because he saw where I was going, and then he waited for me to come out, and then I ended up messing with him.
Oh, see, you be living life on the edge.
Child, that's why the girls that like to stand you up. I be like, okay, bitch, I done drove over here. I'm not coming over here just for you, bitch. I'm fucking one of your neighbors, one of your
Oh,
somebody within a 5 mile radius of where you
oh,
live.
oh my
Cause you know
goodness.
the girls are good for not responding when you get to that area. I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, girl, let me see who online over here in your apartments, girl.
Oh my God.
I'm crying.
You ain't even a faithful hookup.
That's crazy.
No, they not faithful. I'll be like, oh, okay, girl.
I'm done.
How you gonna screw that man neighbor?
And I want your neighbor to tell you, oh, why was so and so in the area? Did you know the girls messy, they like to talk.
Shame and a scandal. Shame
Shut
and a
up.
scandal.
Crazy child.
And you know
Fake
what?
fairy tales and
When we talked
jealousy.
about her, when we was talking about her page the other day, why did one of her videos pop up on my feed? I was like, nah, I ain't seen this half of videos in months, and she just popped up out of nowhere.
That's
And I
crazy.
was like, child, that be the phone companies, honey.
One thing I can say,
Everybody,
child, I
everybody
be in a
listening.
badass mood sometimes. But y'all come on here and my mood completely changed because y'all be having the stories
Oh,
off the chart.
D Star, you addressing OnlyFans? What's going on?
What happened?
Oh no, I'm reading the comment.
Are you talking about that one right there?
Uh huh. Accidentally airdrop something. Who you airdropping stuff to?
Sharper than
Somebody. I don't know what that is. I've never. I don't even know how to airdrop, but somebody randomly. I was sitting at home and got a random dick picture,
Oh,
Mm.
like sent to my phone. I don't know the number. Like I don't even get my number out like that for somebody to be playing on my phone. And I was like, "Child, who was it?" And I mean, it was nice, nice little body or whatever. And the dude had like salt and pepper pubes, so it
Mm.
was an older guy. I was like, "Child, I feel like this is set up. I ain't gonna even respond."
Oh, sugar daddy.
got to be more careful.
Sugar daddy.
I don't even know how to do that, and it just came to my phone. I was like, "Who was this?"
Who is who?
No, somebody like I don't know if they airdropped it to my phone because it came through like as a text message,
Mm.
and I was like, "I don't know how to do that. I've never done that before." And it
Mm.
just came to my phone. I was like, "Bitch, who is this?"
A
Not
damn
that he couldn't get
shame.
it, but I was like, "Yeah, that feel like the setup."
Well, I'm about to hop
I
my
get
ass
those.
off here.
I get
Yeah,
those
we
to
at
my
the
kick all the time, but
yeah,
not to
we
my
at the 300
phone. I was
mark.
like,
All right, I'm getting ready to close. All right, Bambi. Let the people know where they can find
everywhere.
you. All right.
I hate it. I
He said
truly,
everywhere.
All right. Hold tight.
I truly hate it.
Design and let the people know where they can find you.
Hi, you guys can find me as Island Artist on YouTube and Instagram, and I'll be having a new video coming out tomorrow morning. So if you want to check it out.
Did you pay for that promo? Mr. 6'8", let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me searching for Bambi's. You can find me at romanoodles.com and YouTube, Mr. 6'8", and IG, Mr. 6'8", and Facebook, Mr. 6'8". Yeah, and you can find me in this bed. That's about it. Bye, y'all.
All right, ain't tight. And there, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me at on YouTube at the Evolution of Veil, which is below, right? Well, right, yeah, that. The Evolution of Veil was Evolution of Veil YouTube channel, and then on IG, Instagram at I am Veil B, and also in the comment section of pretty much everybody's lives.
All right, thank you. Hang tight. All right, good night, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming out. D-Man Life. Definitely will keep posted, and we'll be looking for those videos on your YouTube channel. Hope to see you soon. All right. Love everybody. Hugs and kisses. Remember, it's just nice to be nice. Don't forget to love, live, and laugh. All right, everybody have a good night. Bye.